all day, and then we started all over at 11 p.m. Eastern time, right? And last night, I was only live for, I'd have to look at the YouTube, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. And it still apparently has had that effect. How many pics do you need? Pics of what? Do we need to find a body in his trunk? Joe Porter, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Trump is with 12-year-olds? I did not know that. New batch of photos released. I did see that. Okay. And did Trump do anything wrong in the photos? Make Christmas great again. Oh, fuck yeah. I would say yes. Okay, so what did the photos reveal that Trump did wrong? Why are the females' faces blacked out? I have no. I did not see them. The only thing I saw was a clip of a reporter asking Trump about the new release photos. Thank you, Snitz. He's standing with them. So in these photos, he's standing with like. How do we know there are 12? Makes no sense. He was standing with some girls. Wear Hawaii necklace. I'm so confused. All right, Patrick, kick us off. What do you got?
Why are you saying that Black Americans are failures?
Okay, are you a Black American yourself?
I am not Black myself, no.
Okay, so you came up to defend Black Americans. Just tell me, as I assume a white man? Is that safe to assume or no?
Yeah, Caucasian, yes.
All right, so you're a Caucasian man in America defending Black America. From your perspective, what is going well in Black America? The floor is yours.
What's going well? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, that was the question. Go, the floor is yours. Please, give me the long list of things that are going well, and go for it.
That's the problem. Things aren't going well.
Okay, all right. But I thought you came up here to say that Black Americans are not the biggest failures.
Well, not like in the failure that I think that you're thinking.
Okay.
They're not failures because of who they are. It's about the people and what they do to them. That's
Correct.
why
It's not all Muslims, it's not all Democrats, it's not all Black Americans, but as a group of people, these three groups of people are failing miserably. Your thoughts?
Yeah, but the reason they're failing is because there's a lot of factors
Okay. Go ahead.
involved. Like the reason that Black Americans have 15% higher with murders has to do a lot with, first of all, the way they grow up and their financial situation and racism.
Okay.
There is a lot of stereotypes of Black people always being the robbers, the evil people.
Jackass.
And that feeling and that showing that to people gives them a psychological.
Okay. You're kind of rambling, and I to me, you're not making much sense, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. My question, very directly, is if I said to you that Black people commit at least 13% of every fucking crime that the FBI and the DOJ tracks, why is that happening? What would your answer be? Thank you, Lincoln. Thank you, whatever.
as I was saying, a lot has to do with how they grow up and also the poverty and also how people perceive black people throughout
Okay, perceive. Elaborate on perceive. Like
throughout history.
I just gave you numbers from the FBI and the DOJ. That's not perception. That is reality.
Not what I was talking about.
Okay,
I'm
go
talking
ahead.
about how people perceive black people over history and how people perceive black Americans. Black Americans have always been undervalued, always been used for people's own profit, like with slavery that happened in America. They were used and they were um, considered not as a high standard as white people.
Mm. Okay, so today, what is going on today that is affecting Black Americans currently?
There's a lot of people that are racist towards them and saying a lot of hateful words like the N word. I've
Thank you,
seen
Lincoln. Okay,
thousands.
so people using the N word, which coincidentally Black people use in a lot of rap songs or music videos or whatever. So you're saying that is what justifies the murder rate today?
That's not what I'm saying. You didn't let me
Okay.
finish here with my whole
What can I
argument.
just once again? I ask you very direct questions. Just give me a direct answer. What justifies black people committing over half the murders in this country, in your mind?
It's not justifying what it
Okay,
is. There's
or
many
explain.
reasons.
Is that a better word for you? You're trying to explain it
I'm trying to explain to you why that is the problem, why they're committing it. Because they're, because
because people use the N word.
psychologically, no, I'm trying
Okay,
to tell you and you're breaking in here. It's not,
can you just be very direct? Reason number one that black people. Let's play like Family Feud. What are the top five reasons black people lead the country in murder? Reason number one, go directly.
a lot of them are grow up in broken apart homes, which can
Okay.
affect psychologically.
No problem. Number two.
As long and they're also in poverty, a lot of them, which gives them also psychological effects. And also they grow up usually around areas that are they have a lot of violence and gangs, so they feel like that's what they're gonna be. And that's what people
Okay.
perceive.
All right. Reason number two.
The history of people still today use racial slurs to talk
Okay, so we're back to
about
the N word. Okay, great. Reason number three.
I'm still talking about the reason. Can you
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you that
Once again, the question is what is going on today that leads to black people murdering more Americans?
I'm
And
telling you.
you're talking about the history, not what's going on today. Do you
I'm
see?
telling you what's going on today. I've told you
Okay.
that. There's poverty rates. Racism is
Uh
still
huh.
big around people in areas around the whole U.S. A lot of racial slurs from white people or people with different ethnicity being used against them to
Okay,
undermine
so
them what they've been
racial
doing.
slurs are still going on. Why are black people killing other black people? Then, because the white cracker said the N word?
No, trying
Okay.
to explain. You're only picking that one thing, which is very weird to me because I'm saying other points, like saying that
Okay.
a lot of them grow up in broken homes, and that can affect a child psychologically to think differently.
But that was your first point. The second point you made was about you said something about slurs or something like that,
No,
correct?
I said they also grow up in poverty, a lot of them.
No,
They
I
grow up in
understand. But when I
poverty.
said point number two, you said people are still using
Racial
racial.
remarks.
I'm sorry?
Racial remarks. They're using a lot of racial remarks still in
Oh,
today's
fuck it.
age.
Okay. So why, if somebody is using racial remarks, your words, not mine, why are black people killing other black people?
I'm trying to tell you the full
Okay.
thing, and you're
Yeah.
not letting me explain, which is upsetting
All right,
to
I'm so
me.
sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to say that the factors, all these factors coming in, of them, a lot of black Americans growing up from broken homes and people throughout history and today perceiving them as something that's not as equal as them tends to
Mm.
hurts them psychologically, which makes them do more bad stuff because that's what they feel like they're gonna be.
Okay. All right. What's reason number three? He's not making sense. Of course, Gossip Girl. I
I'm
agree.
I'm making sense here. I'm telling you what's happening. This is true. If you
What would you say
grow up
if
in
a
broken
black
homes,
person said, "Why are you, as a white man, talking about? Why are you trying to explain or justify what is going on in the black community?" What would you say to that?
I'm not justifying it happening. I
Okay.
think it's terrible that there's murders happening, but there's reasons for that of why it is happening. It's
Hmm.
not just they're black and they're committing this. There's other reasons for why they're doing that. I'm not trying to justify this hate and this murder. I'm trying to explain why there is all this violence going around in the community because of a lot of aspects from growing up from broken homes, poverty, and people not
All
treating
right,
them as
just hold
equal.
on. I'm going to pause it for a second. Just hold on. Gossip, where are you from? What brings you up, Gossip?
I just wanted to ask him something. So I'm trying to get an understanding because you've been rambling. So because they face racism on an everyday basis or they're being called the N-word, that makes them chimp out and want to kill somebody? I'm not understanding.
No, it affects, you have to understand the psychological effect. Being undermined could lead to more violent tendencies by always feeling like you're not someone, like you're not equal, you're not. The laughing is really not cool by UBZ. This is a real thing. Mental health is
I'm sorry.
important for a
I'm
child.
not laughing. It's Gossip Girl.
Mental health is very important. And growing up in these situations where there's racism and growing up in broken homes and poverty going around in their community, it tends to add towards violent reasoning because of the
I actually
psychological
think
I
it's
effect.
don't
more
think
simple
I
than
don't
that.
I don't think it's white tea people's fault then. I think it's their issue that they won't marry each other. They have kids out of wedlock. Nobody's knocking on the door. No white person is going, you need to have kids out of wedlock. You need to do this. No one's doing that. That's their choice.
What are you talking about? Crazies. What?
Okay, just hold on one second, Patrick. Sorry, where are you from? What brings you up? Sorry.
Florida. I
I'm
want
from
to
it. Okay.
Hold on,
keep talking. What is
what's
your
the hell does
name?
that say?
Sorry,
BZ. Just hold on one second. Sorry, where are you from?
Florida.
And what brings you up, kind sir?
I want to speak on the prompt.
All right. Are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
I'm a Black American. I'm
All
not a
right.
Democrat. I'm independent.
Of course, nobody says they're a Democrat. Now, can I ask who you
I'm
voted
really
for?
independent. I'm really
Of
independent.
course. Who'd you vote for?
Nobody. The first time I voted for Trump though.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, okay. So go ahead. Your thoughts on my prompt.
I can't really read the bottom ones because I need glasses and everything. But
No problem.
who's the biggest failure? I say Black Americans.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So you're a Black American. You came up to say yes. Black Americans are the biggest failure out of these three.
Yeah, because they lack education, specifically the black males, you know, and
Okay.
they lack you want me to keep going or you
No, can I just ask you? Sorry, I have this white dude above you coming up and playing white savior, saying that Black Americans are not the biggest failure. So I am a little bit confused at this time.
That's
well
not
they are
what
I
I
don't
said.
know why he's saying that because they are.
Wait, what do you mean, Patrick? Didn't you come up here saying Black Americans are you were trying to explain away why they are the way that they are?
No, I'm not. You're really digging this into a way different perspective right now.
Okay. What was the purpose of you coming up here?
To not say there's a reason why people think they're failures.
But do you?
My
But
point
okay.
is,
So
host. I have a question, host.
wait, hold
I'm
on,
from
BZ.
Ethiopia.
Hold on one second,
Personally, I'm
BZ.
from Ethiopia. Let me ask
Wait,
one
hold on,
question only. One
BZ.
question only.
Wait,
BB let
BZ.
the host
What
talk.
is going on? Are you okay? All right. So Patrick, the point of you to come up here was what?
Was to help you understand more about this and not the reason why a lot of the black community commits a lot of crimes.
Okay, so you agree that they are a failure. You just wanted to help me comprehend why they are a failure?
I'm not saying that they are a failure. I'm saying
I
that they're
see. Okay.
misunderstood as people in a culture.
Okay, so just yes or no answer. Is it correct? Is it right of me to have Black Americans on this list? Yes or no?
I wouldn't say they would be the biggest failure
Oh, okay. Oh,
in this
once
top
again,
three
you're
list.
flip flopping on me. I mean, people are famous for that on this app. But BZ, what do you got, BZ?
My question is, why do you create the conditions, then blame the victims of the conditions?
Okay, elaborate on what you're talking about. May I ask you, BZ? First, where are you from, sir?
I'm from Ethiopia. Ethiopia in
Okay.
Africa.
You're not a Black American. Are you a Muslim?
I'm not. I'm not Muslim. I'm
Okay.
Orthodox Christian.
Okay. And so why are you up here now?
I wanted to ask you, I always see this type of debates with white Americans, black Americans like this from an outside view. And I
Right.
see that the conditions
Buddy,
the
buddy,
black
buddy, you're not Black American. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you.
Well,
I
neither
just
is
It's
said
like
I'm
it's
Patrick,
like
to
a
be fair, but
Somalian, it's like a
Patrick's up here.
Somalian talking about.
I just said that I am not.
I don't want to hear you.
Gossip girl or whatever your name is. That's very. Don't just please go on
Gossip
mute.
girl
Guys,
is insecure.
Why
No,
is
I
she
just
insecure? Wait, I'm so confused. Why did you say that about her?
Because she started attacking me without any sense.
Okay.
can't
All
really
right.
speak on the prompt if you're not Black American. I'm just saying. You're just gonna
Just
speculate
because
what you
he's
think.
not in America doesn't mean he can't speak on a topic. Because
Gossip girl, are you black American?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you go first. I will go next.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
trying to give her the
Okay.
precedence.
I just wanted to agree with Sorry. He said we are the biggest failure, and that's true. Our ancestors did so much, especially during the civil rights era, and then you have the 1964 Act, right? That's a law, and we have like all these opportunities now in 2025, and other races of people. You have Somalians coming in, freaking your people, Ethiopians coming in. They're using the rights that we fought for. So I'm just like not understanding this. Like we fought for it, but now we're lazy. We're not doing anything. But other immigrants, other minorities can come in and basically fit under this landmark, I guess.
This is my issue, and anybody could respond to this. Is I feel that there's a lot of Black people in America today that are playing victim for shit that happened to their ancestors, right?
that's
Nobody is sending current Black Americans to the cotton fields. Nobody's telling them to get to the back of the bus. And I feel that there's so many Black people that use what happened to their ancestors as a reason to, or a justification to fail every day.
And ask for reparations. I
that's
don't want that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want the reparations because, for one, I didn't go through that, and that was over 200 years ago.
But I
So
feel Patrick would sit up here and defend Black Americans getting reparations. I swear, I feel that. Patrick, am I
Can we get it
correct?
from him? Can we get it from him? His paycheck every day.
Patrick, do you feel that Black Americans deserve reparations?
that's a hard topic to say
Oh,
because
fuck yeah.
throughout history they have been treated poorly. But as of today, they should not receive reparations. I think.
Okay, great. Okay, I feel that you're quite the flip flopper, Patrick. Where I feel that you came up here to defend Black Americans, then you backtrack a little bit, then you dipped your foot back in the water and started defending them, and now
because
you
he
have
doing
no
that because
clue.
he see two black people up here saying, "Yeah, we are failures."
You guys are not failures.
I'm
Think
not
about
I'm
that.
not a failure, but my people are failures.
the
Black
community is,
Americans
yeah.
are not failures.
They are. Statistically, they are.
You might think you guys are, but you guys are not. You guys are
Well,
truly one of the greatest races.
no, we're
One
not.
of the greatest races. That's amazing.
Think
All
about
right,
it.
hold on one second. It's Dev. What do you got?
What are you talking about? Are we still on that topic, or you want to respond to the prompt? What are we doing?
Well, first of all, where are you from, sir?
From North Carolina.
All right, and what brings you up?
I'm just scrolling through, man.
Okay, so why did you apply to come up here and talk?
It's typically another prompt that I see all the time. I typically jump in random lives and just give my opinion. That's really about it.
Okay, what is your opinion?
Biggest group is a failure.
Thank you, Court.
Well, it depends on what you think a failure is, but if I had to choose, I'd probably say Democrats.
Okay, can I ask you, are you a Black American?
Yeah.
Are you a Muslim?
No.
Okay, so right now I have a white man up here saying that Black Americans are not a failure, and I have two Black people saying they are. As a team, not everybody, of course. Where do you stand?
I don't believe Muslims are failures. I don't believe Black Americans are failures.
Okay.
I believe there are some failures within it. That doesn't mean everyone is.
Of course, not every Black American is a failure, but just as a whole, tell me what's going well for Black America.
Let's break it down. Well, I can only speak from my experience. I've been surrounded by successful
No,
Black
just
people.
talk about as a whole.
As a whole,
Right.
I don't think we're doing that bad. I mean, a lot of Black
Okay.
people are in middle class. I think the ones that typically get highlighted the most are the ones that are in poor communities. Especially, I mean, negative social media gets the most media, as we all know. We all know that negative social media.
Right.
actually
But
gets
Dev, can I
views.
tell you a story? When
Sure.
Diddy got found innocent on some charges, right?
That man's not innocent.
And that's fine. Believe me, I'm not here to defend Diddy. That's for damn sure. But outside the courthouse, there was a Black woman. She had a blue weave or wig, whatever you guys are calling it these days. She had a blue weave on, and she's out there twerking, saying it's not a Rico, it's a Frico, and getting sprayed with body oil. And the reason why I talk about that viral video, is my perception is that the majority of Black America is a lot closer to the blue weave chick than Barack Obama, LeBron, Oprah, etc. Your thoughts?
Yeah,
Wait.
because I want to say something real quick because in the Black community, we do kind of like shun the educated ones. Like we'll call them whitewash or tap dancing or
Or
Uncle
call them
Tom.
gay or something. Like when you was
The
Yeah,
young, when you was
coonery.
in,
yeah,
when,
yeah.
when you was
So
young and into books and you wasn't into like the streets or like trying to like press nobody, they'll say you gay and stuff like that because you choose to like focus on education and like positive stuff.
yeah, and I think what was his name? Ralph Lauren. He did like a collection of Black Americans that were like a bit upper class, and a bunch like it was just hate comments like, oh, they're bougie, or like, oh, they're whitewashed, they're not even in touch with their Blackness. It was weird. I don't know.
Okay, Dev, respond to my question, please.
Can you ask the question one more time? I got
Once
lost
again,
in the question.
wait, what? Say that again, Dev.
I got lost in the question when she started answering. Sorry.
No problem. The question very directly is: I feel that the majority of Black America is closer to the blue weave chick twerking, while her weave falls off and getting sprayed with baby oil, than they are to LeBron, the Obamas, etc. Your thoughts?
I would respectfully disagree.
Okay, tell me why.
I think a lot of Black Americans actually want to be successful. A lot of us more aligned with LeBron and Oprah and people that actually want to succeed in life. I am a prime example of, and myself and a lot of my friends. A lot of us just want to do well for our family, stay out of the spotlight in
Yeah,
terms
can
of
I ask you a
the ghetto
question?
stuff. And I mean,
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
you sure can, brother.
So the younger people of Gen Z that are Black Americans, who are they looking up to for the females and the males? So who are their leaders in the males and females?
Young boy.
Young Boy and Sexy Red and
I wouldn't agree with that.
Do you know you agree with that? Don't sit up here and lie.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Don't sit up
Because
here and
the
lie.
only reason I'm gonna say I don't agree with that is because just because you listen to music doesn't mean it has to have a significant influence on your life. Now, you might find music as an outlet for describing what's already happening in your life. It doesn't mean it influenced it.
Bro, you lying.
I'm gonna give you a prime example because the highest consumer of rap music is white people. So, and that doesn't seem
Oh
to
fuck yeah.
influence a lot of their lives. So I'm
You is
saying,
lying, bro.
No, he's telling the truth.
no,
Well,
All right,
I was
hold on.
saying,
Hey, hold on 1 second. God, where are you from, God?
Detroit. So I know my community well.
Okay, and what brings you up? Your
Well, what brings
community,
me up
meaning the
is
city of Detroit or the black community?
huh?
What when you say my community, what are you talking about?
No,
What's your
I
community?
mean that Detroit is, I think, top 3 most densely populated black cities in America. So I know blacks very well, or at least my race of people very well. And I was actually agreeing with Gossip and Sorry for the most part. The only difference I have in argument for them is I don't believe it's a black man thing. It's more like a black female problem because 57% of black men have made it into the middle class in America. We rank second in millionaires in America under white men, and we get paid less than $1,000 than the average white man in America. Black women are far lower than all of those stats I just listed off. Our main problem is the single motherhood in our communities and the criminals they raise, and the fact that they have zero respect for themselves. So while I do agree with them that I would take number 3 as the biggest failure, I would also specify it's generally black women.
yeah, and you're right too.
Agreed.
47% of black mothers are single moms, and
So,
we do abort our kids really like a high
God,
rate.
God, let me ask you something. Why are the people saying that it's like black women that lead in like in education, like college and stuff like that,
You know
instead
why they
of
say
black
that,
men?
bro? Because they're the most enrolled. I mean, I guess demographically, per capita comparatively to other races of women, because all women actually outnumber their men in degrees earned. Men typically lean towards trade, so a lot of us throughout the races don't actually out earn our women in degrees earned. But black women don't even out earn Asian women or white women. I think they may out earn Hispanic women in degrees earned, so they're not the most educated. This is like some
It
sort of false reality that
they say the most educated because it's compared to their black
exactly it's
counterparts.
compared to black men. So
Yeah,
like they're so they have far more there are far more black women who out earn black men in degrees than white women who out earn white men in degrees,
yeah.
and they've warped that stat to believe that they're more educated than
But like
Asian women, which is
number
ridiculous.
one is Asian per capita, and then like and even
let's
white
let's
teen men
let's not do
on
this.
Exactly,
average get degrees more, per capita more than black women do.
exactly,
So
The only
exactly.
All right,
reason
So
hold on 1 second, please. Bottom left. I'm so sorry. What's your name? Where are you from?
my name is Cezus or Jesus, and I'm from Arizona.
All right, and what brings you up, kind sir?
I love the prompt. Bunch of failures up there, and I it kind of sucks because like I feel like we shouldn't, like I get criticized for talking about them, for even bringing it up because I think like we have to deal with black Americans with like little kid gloves these days. They're supposed to be so strong and independent, but then like you can't say certain things. They have trigger warnings, microaggressions, all these things. Meanwhile, they could call me like a snow roach, and everybody just like, oh, that's a good one. We are roaches. White people suck. We oppress everyone. But it's like, no one was good 100 years ago. There wasn't a single like culture or country or any kind of area that was actually doing good ethical stuff 100 years ago. So and you only have to go back 100 years. But now we're one of the best countries in the world, and very multicultural and very equal and fair, compared to a lot of others.
Future,
So
you didn't like the voice impression? All right, fair enough. V, where are you from? What brings you up, V?
Well, what's up, guys? I'm from Colorado, and yeah, no, I just joined a little bit ago, but then you guys just changed subjects, so I got really not much to say right now.
Okay, are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
I'm all three.
you're all three, okay? And your thoughts whenever you see my photo here.
I'm just playing with you, bro.
Okay, so why are you up here?
Oh no, I just said you guys were talking about something a while ago, but then the subject changed.
All right, so Dev, I have a question for you. Do you get offended when you see this photo up here
Do I
and
get
see Black Americans listed as the biggest failure?
do I get offended? Not
Yes.
necessarily. Not really. I mean,
Do you agree with it?
I don't agree with us being failures, but I don't get offended by it. People are welcome to their own opinions, and I respectfully disagree. That's all.
So whenever I say Black people are committing over half the murders in this country, do you think that's factually correct or no?
It's because I'm a criminal justice. I have a criminal justice degree. It's hard for me to agree with that because there are so many variables. And the
Yeah, I don't even
2019
agree with that. I would say documented murders for sure, but no.
the 20
Wait,
19
hold on one second, Dev.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on. God, what did you say?
I would say documented murders, but there are quite literally hundreds of thousands of unsolved crimes, and there are also criminals who have gotten away due to legal representation who are white or other race. So I couldn't say that we commit half of the murders.
Okay, so is it fair to say that the people that are arrested and convicted for murder,
Yes,
over half of them are
absolutely,
Black?
absolutely.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. So my follow up to that, God, is just very simple. Why is that?
I think we lack the appropriate monetary influence to get ourselves out of trouble. A lot of us are in prison for reasons we shouldn't be. A lot of us are framed for things. A lot of us have no clue to get out of these problems, and a lot of us are raised in poverty. So there are multiple layers as to why Black men are the most convicted, but I don't think that we commit
Is raising
50% of the murders.
poverty really an excuse?
No,
Or
it's not an excuse.
justification?
I actually, that's one of my main arguments when I hear Blacks bring it up. Like when I hear my people say, but we're impoverished, I'm like, okay, cool. There's impoverished races all over the earth, and I don't think they resort to, violence or murdering their own
So
people.
why did you say that?
Because that is a factor at the end of the day.
I mean, that is actually one of what I learned in school or college. That is one of the biggest contributors to crime in general, whether it's like murder or anything in between. Is typically related to being impoverished. However, that's not to discount white collar crime, which typically doesn't make a lot of headlines. But I don't want to go off on a tangent. But
All right, let me go down to War. You're new up here, War. Where are you from?
Texas.
All right, and why are you up here? What brings you up?
Because I heard someone talking about, I think it was God, saying that he agreed with the 50%, but the thing here is nuance. It doesn't take into account of the people that were actually convicted. These were people that were simply arrested.
Okay, elaborate. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the FBI statistic, it only talks about the people that were arrested, not convicted. So there's a huge discrepancy there. The second thing too is that with those 50% of murders that your schmurders that you're talking about, that your prompt suggests there, right? It doesn't even talk about the proximity. The chances of you being murdered by a Black person or a Black man is significantly low. The second thing is that within these murders, it's also the people that are repeat offenders. Like it's the gang on gang violence. It's
Okay,
not
so you're looking for different variables that apply to it. But if somebody just asks a question very simply, who is convicted for murder more in this country? Is it white folk or Black folk?
if
What
you're
is the
going
correct
by-
answer?
Oh, it would be white T people if you're going by totality.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so you're talking about per capita when it comes to this.
No, I'm not
50%.
talking about per capita. No,
someone else mentioned per capita, not you.
Okay, once again, do you understand the question?
No, I
Are
absolutely
Black people murdering other Americans more than white people or vice versa?
It's definitely white T people.
Okay, so where can I verify that
Where you can verify that is common sense, right?
Okay, common sense. Okay,
Okay,
great.
okay. Don't do that, bro.
Makes sense,
Ward, I'm
bro.
gonna help you out, man.
No. I can
This is
explain
horrible.
I can explain with common sense. You can take the nukes that were dropped on Hiroshima and
Okay,
Nagasaki
War,
on
let me try
civilians.
one more
You
time.
can
Let me
talk
try.
about you can
Shut
talk
your
about
dumb
the
ass up, please.
CIA.
War, shut your dumb ass up, please. Just very simple. If somebody asked you over the last, I don't know, 8 years, who has killed more Americans, white people or black people, what would your answer be?
YT
Oh,
people.
okay, great. And where can I verify that? But please don't say common sense again.
You can talk about the food that
The food.
the poison us with.
Oh,
What are you
fuck yeah.
talking
Here we
about?
go. Here we fucking go. All right,
Wait,
War.
what?
Oh, okay. Oh,
We could talk
Go ahead.
about.
Let me hear from Dev. Go ahead, Dev.
well,
He said the food. Go ahead, Dev. Go ahead.
Yo.
brother, I see what you're trying to explain. I just don't think you're conveying the point very well. Um,
I think he watched They Clone Tyrone too much.
I don't even know what the hell that is. But
Fuck
go ahead.
emoji.
Wait, let
we,
Dev finish his point. Go ahead, Dev.
if you want to say based on the totality, yes, which per capita can be a little, it can be like an offset explanation. If you're looking, what you're trying to explain is raw numbers. Raw numbers, yes, you are correct. That YT people commit the most crime in America across the board on each in every category because they are the majority. That is true.
Well, that's what
That's
he
not
asked.
true
That's what
because
the host asked.
Schmurders is
No,
not.
so understand they're going to commit the most because they are the most. That's just going to happen based
Except
on
for
statistics.
Schmurder.
No, even Schmurder,
You're
bro.
literally
No, you're
conflating.
not.
No, black
You're not
people
understanding,
do the
Cece.
most
You're
murder here in
literally
the
Cece.
U.S.
conflating percentages and totalities. Is
And
what
it, and
you're
it's
kind
not
of
it's
dumb.
not even it's not even per capita. It's just black people commit more than 50% of all the schmurder in the U.S. It's crazy. I mean, it's hard to accept, but
No, I'm not saying it's hard to accept. I'm not saying any of that. The majority
Well,
of
War
crime,
is.
the majority of crime committed in the United States
yeah,
is done by YT people
yes, correct.
across the board in every category because
No,
they
incorrect.
understand because they are the most.
No,
So
incorrect.
okay, brother.
You could say we do the most crime, but you can't say we do the most schmurders when in fact black people here in the U.S. do more schmurders.
I want you to understand
Not
this.
even per capita,
Understanding
just total.
percentages
I-
and totalities is very hard.
I want you to understand, brother, that I'm not just making this up. That I had to study this. They commit the most because they are the most. Do they commit the most?
But we don't commit the
frequently?
most schmurder. It's factually inaccurate.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Blacks only commit the most
If-
murders, like per 100,000 people.
No, they commit overall.
Let's
If you
put it
look
this
at
way.
all the homicides here in the
Thank you,
U.S., if you look at all the homicides in the U.S., you're going to have more than 50% of them committed by BLK people.
Let's
Dude,
put
you're
let's
It's
put
conflating
fucking nuts.
Are you
percentages
talking
and
about
nuts.
convictions, or are you
totalities, and
talking
the
about
lack
like
of basic
convicted murders?
math is starting to piss me off.
So you don't have to get pissed off, man. Just keep a leveled head. So what we can do right now, we all have supercomputers sitting in our hands, and
Yeah,
we
I've
can all
looked it
go to
up.
Google and look it up.
Oh,
Stay
why
right
don't
here.
you
Have.
show? Well, why don't you
No,
show us, man?
ChatGPT.
Yep.
Why don't you
Okay,
show
so
us where
Ward, do you want to tell
percentages?
us about white people killing Americans with the food? Is that where you want to
Oh,
go, or what?
I can go on. I can go on to the C19. I can go through all of it, brother.
You on
I
your
could talk
Luigi
about
Mangione
To be
bullshit.
honest, everyone's getting
how
poisoned
YT
if you think
people
about it.
injected drugs into not only African American communities but into YT communities, trying to fund a war in South America. What else can we talk about? We could talk about the fucking the early vaccine that was supposed to be for polio that ended up being a live virus that affected 400,000 people. We can talk about how the elites send YT people into wars to fight a rich man's war all the fucking time for oil and shit. We can
Okay,
keep it
so
going.
hold on one second. So, fuck you mean I don't. You're putting that in the chat, but it seems like you're disagreeing that black people do not commit more murder. If I read your comments correctly earlier, so you're providing a document that actually proves me correct, right? Because I believe it's 51.3% when it breaks it down by race. Okay, so fuck you mean just very very simple. Just and this is for anybody. Who commits more murder in this country? White people or black people?
Black people.
IT people.
Black
Okay.
people. It's easy. I have it. Let me pull it up real quick.
You know how many bodies King Von got?
How many bodies? What?
King Von got.
You can put me on the big screen. This and it does give the link. Like so.
Okay, so War, what are your thoughts when you read this?
According to the FBI data for 2019, when the race of the offender was known, 55.9% of offenders were black or African American. Data from the Bureau, BGS, and FBI for other recent years, with the percentage of black homicide offenders generally exceeding 50% in cases where the offender was identified.
Okay, so explain that, War. Do you want to talk about the food poisoning? What do you want to do?
I love statistics because I took class in statistics, right? So first thing I
But
want to
you
ask is
denied them.
where's the totalities at?
Hold on. It's clearly stating, too, by the way, it's contradicting itself, saying these figures refer to known offenders or arrestees, and the race of the offender is unknown in a significant number of cases. So,
Yeah.
what are
Okay,
we
so
talking about?
how about
here's
this?
to justify this. Here's to justify this.
Wait,
And
hold
I
on
know
one
it's-
second. Hold on.
All right.
So the question is very simple. And if I said to you, let's just talk about the murder cases
Look at the
where we
third
know. Wait, hold on, War. When we know who committed the murder, what their race is it fair to say that the majority of them are black? Yes or no?
I would say yes if it
Okay.
didn't say what it says right
Oh, there's
there,
an if.
which is
Okay, go ahead.
there's an unknown significant number of cases.
Of course.
But it
Once
still-
again,
it still
wait,
applies
you
to
guys
black.
aren't paying attention to the question. The question is just based off where we know the race
No,
of the person that committed murder.
Well, I
Yes,
disagree
but
with
this
God.
statistic
I
is saying that
dis-
it doesn't
hang on,
know.
God.
Hold on, guys.
Hang on,
Hold on,
God.
guys.
I
Hold on one second.
disagree with God because if you look at the third bullet, it goes back to what I was saying. Based on per capita, when we're talking about who murders the most, it's white T people. Just
Can
like
I-
it's
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, War. Can I ask you a question really quick for the host? Can you pull up
Yeah,
something
go ahead.
really quick? I just looked.
Just so you know, Dev, when you Dev, just so you know, when you go to another app or something, I cannot hear you. So go ahead.
My apologies. It's council on cj.org. Can you find that really quick?
What the fuck is that?
It's a .org. It has all the statistics.
So what? I could start up a website that says
No.
.org. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
this
It's a
guy has
.org
Google
as if
AI
that's any
overview.
authority.
This guy has Google
on.
AI overview, and you're getting on to him about it.
Hold on one
which
Wait,
is
I'm
more
so sorry, but
reputable.
what are they quoting there? Are they quoting the FBI and the DOJ? Hello?
It brings up the statistics, not just 2019. It brings up the
But
statistics.
Dev, why did you say it's a .org as if like
No,
that's
because
some
a lot
kind
of people
authority?
get upset when you bring up a .com. That's all I'm saying.
But
So I just went to a .org. I can go to it. I can grab a .edu
Okay.
or a .net or whichever you prefer. I'm just saying for.
But you understand that anybody
Yes,
could
yes,
buy a
yes.
domain with .org,
Yes,
right?
yes, I
So
am
why
aware.
sit there and say, "Oh, hey, it's a .org, guys"?
I'm
Dude, do you
saying
not
based
understand
on
how AI
what I'm
works?
looking at right here in the prompt.
Right. Go
I'm
ahead.
asking I'm asking to bring up another one that breaks down all the statistics for both across the board. That's all. It brings up more information than just bullet points. Is what I'm saying.
All right, just give me something where it quotes the FBI or DOJ. That's
Or how
all I
about
want.
this?
All right,
Or
give
how
me
about
one
this in
moment.
your
I'll come
Google-
right
Okay.
back.
Go
How
ahead,
about this
War.
in your Google AI overview, why don't you ask it is per capita or percentages the same thing as totality?
War, do you understand that if somebody comes up to you and says black people commit over half the murders in this country, that has nothing to do with per capita? Do you get that? Oh,
Black
fuck
people.
me.
Say it again. You said
Okay,
if-
I'll say it slower. If somebody came up to you and said black people commit more murder than white people in this country, do you understand that has nothing to do with per capita?
Actually, you just contradicted yourself.
Okay, explain. This will be good.
So if there is, I don't know, how many white T people are in this country? Like 60, 80 million or something like that.
Whoa.
And
Okay.
let's say 9% of them commit the murders, right? that number is going to come out to millions, maybe, or not even millions, maybe high 100,000s, maybe millions. Or
War,
something,
you're
low
fucking
millions.
embarrassing yourself. Once again, the
How am I
question is
embarrassing myself?
the question is very directly. If I say to you over half the murders are committed by black people in this country, I'm not talking about nothing to do with that statement has to do with per capita. Do you get that?
Nothing in the statistics show or indicate that BLK people commit over half the murders in this country.
Oh, okay. Did you read? You literally read out loud what Jesus had up on the screen.
Where does it say that they commit 55 of all murders in this country? Show me where it says that.
Do you want to reread it?
I see what he's trying to say. Okay.
Where's
Let's
it
Go
say?
ahead, Dev. Go ahead, Dev.
I see
Explain
what-
it. Explain
I see
it,
what
Dev.
he's
What the
trying
fuck
to
is he
say.
trying to say?
I see what you're trying to say.
No, go ahead, Dev. You want to talk for him? Go ahead, explain it.
I'm gonna let him
What's he
go.
trying
but
to
that's
say?
like- it's something. I feel like
It's
he's
very
trying to phrase
anecdotal,
it so
but
wrong.
war's also contributing to
How's
the
it
to the
anecdotal,
illiteracy
dude?
rate
How's it
of
I don't
black
think you know
people in
what
this
the word
country and why it's so
anecdotal
high.
means.
Well, the problem
Wait,
is
hold on. I'm
Africans-
intrigued. Dev wanted to play Captain Save-A-Ho and say, "Look, I understand what he's saying."
Yeah,
So go
I
ahead,
know.
Dev. Explain. Save him.
That was actually funny.
Go ahead.
Bro, hold on. But Africans
That's
are
a
also
simple-
placed
it's a
inside the
simple
crime
question.
statistics. Hold on.
That's a
Africans
simple
who
question.
Africans who come from another country who have never been American naturalized
that's
American
besides
citizens,
The point.
they're put inside the same stats as us.
That's besides the point. Where
It's
in
not besides
here-
the point, 'cause it
where-
Wow,
increases
you
it.
guys are all over the fucking place. This is
No,
amazing.
my
Go
question
ahead.
still stands. Where in here does it say that BLK people commit over half of all murders? Go
Dude,
ahead.
do you know how to read or not, War?
I
He
haven't
read
read
it.
it.
He knows how to
You
read.
fucking
Hey,
illiterate.
Hey, Ward, do me a favor. Read the first sentence, nice and slow. That's on the screen now. You already read it once.
It says when the race of the offender.
Wait,
was
I'm so
known-
sorry. It starts with according.
Sure.
Okay.
Anyways, show me where it says that they were convicted.
Known offenders.
Wait, why are
Offenders would be convicted.
Dev? You still want to
That
save
is
him or
not
no?
The same thing.
what he's trying to argue right now is the known offender versus the unknown offender. So he's saying
he's
saying
thinking
it's flawed.
and here's where I'm going to justify that it would actually be much larger for BLK murders.
You don't know
Because-
that. What the
because
fuck?
because the amount of reported crime in BLK communities is significantly lower than in white T communities or any other communities. So that you guys black people don't call the cops at a higher rate. So the unreported crime in those, which would lead to a lot of like unreported,
That
or
is a huge unknown.
They don't need to
fallacy,
put.
sir.
We don't need people to call. Up
well,
if
I
they're
mean,
being
give me
patrolled.
one that
they're
would
not
debate that.
They're being constantly patrolled.
You
No.
mean overly policed?
No, the gated white T communities are the overly policed.
No, the fuck they aren't.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
Just hold on
Look
one
at
second.
response times,
I
idiots.
wouldn't necessarily.
War,
agree
just
with
a-
that one.
Who
Okay,
has
hold on
quicker
one second.
response
War,
times?
just a
Who has
simple
quicker
question.
response
Just
times? A gated
Bro,
white
the
T
lack of
community or a black
wait. Can
community?
you fucking hear
Killing
me?
me, bro.
Let the host.
All right.
Let the host ask.
War, hold on one second. War, simple question. In the murders that we know who committed it, which race commits more murder? White people or black people?
That would be
Say that again.
that would be black, brother.
Okay, thank you, Dev. War, the question is very simple. When we know the race of the person that committed the murder, who commits more murder? White people or black people?
White people.
Okay. Why is it that everybody else up here is saying black people?
Because I went to school for statistics and you guys are dumb as shit.
Yeah, right. We're the dumb ones, War. We're the fucking dumb ones.
I also
When
went
you-
to
This guy
study
never took a
statistics.
stats class in his life.
I also
'cause
went
he
to
is
statistics.
illiterate as fuck.
I can pull up my goddamn transcripts right
Go
now.
for it.
So
Show me your diploma, you moron.
well, it would be. A
Oh, you
diploma,
never
but-
graduated? You dropped out, War?
Oh, you're so good at with these insults. You're really hurting my feelings.
All right.
Well, it sucks that you never graduated.
What?
All right.
what-
My black friend Julian is here. Go ahead, Julian. What do you got?
You're back to your old rhetoric about how violent black people are by nature, right?
Okay, go ahead.
You're taking a sample size of the past, what, 25 years? Come on, that's just one generation. How about we go about a couple of hundreds of years? Let's see who's the biggest criminals.
Sure, no
How
problem.
about we do
So a
that?
couple hundred years ago it was the white people. No problem. We're talking
No, no,
about
no,
what's
no, no,
going
no,
on
no,
right
no.
now.
We're taking a
Okay, go
sample
ahead.
size of. Let's take a sample size of the past 1,000 years.
Okay.
That's a pretty
Smart.
good sample
Very
size,
smart.
right?
What?
Not
What?
25 years of some people that were slaves for 400 years that you wouldn't even allow to read. I
And
mean,
just
if
so
you
you
make,
guys
if
know,
you, if you, if,
hold on one second. My black friend Julian, he's Nation of Islam. He's a black supremacist, and he thinks that the UFOs that you guys see are driven by black angels. So that's
okay.
Julian X. Just so you guys are aware of who we're
Check out the
dealing with.
documentary.
Okay.
Yes,
UFOs,
UFOs and black people. Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
UFOs and black people.
Okay.
Sounds funny, huh? NASA doesn't think it's funny. The
Yeah.
president of the
When did
United
NASA say they were piloted by black
They
angels?
didn't. They didn't necessarily say.
to that.
They didn't necessarily
Hold on, wait. There
say
are
they
two
were
black
black.
people on the panel that think this. There are two blacks on the panel that think this.
Who are these
Wait, who's the second one?
Who's the
I
second?
thought It's Dev just said that NASA doesn't think it's funny.
I said I do not subscribe to this.
No,
It's
no.
like, wait,
So wait,
bro.
is this also contributing to the disproportionate rate of fetal alcohol syndrome in the black communities? Julian X, is he a
Hold
prime
on, I just
example?
want to know. I want to know why they didn't help us during slavery if they're flying in aircrafts that are more technologically advanced than white Americans. Like, why didn't they help us
Julian, would you
out?
like to answer that?
Yeah, I mean, on the serious note, I mean, Dave is joking, but this is a part of the theology of the Nation of Islam. It's nothing new. So when you
Oh,
see
so we
Malcolm
deserve
X,
slavery, so they didn't help us.
no,
Is
no,
that
no,
your
no, no,
answer?
no, no. It wasn't there doing slavery.
Why didn't they
These are not
save us
little.
from it?
These are not these.
My question is, why didn't they save us from it? Since these black alien gods,
Why are
angels,
you saying
are floating
aliens?
above us.
Why are you saying
I mean, they're in
aliens?
UFOs. He just said that you believe that they're UFOs.
No, he
so
just said
aliens.
it. You didn't listen to what I
Okay,
had to say.
all right, bro. All right, so ignore the alien part. Why didn't these black?
So this is a let
superior
me
beings
answer
help
this
us
for
out?
you. This is a theology of the Nation of Islam. We connect those so-called UFOs. We connect those to the angels of God. Do you believe in a Messiah coming? Are you a
He
Christian?
didn't come during the worst period
No,
of
no, 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 no,
human
no.
history.
But do
So
you
no,
believe? Do you believe?
no.
So you don't believe there's a man coming?
No. He didn't help us
Christians
out when we
do.
needed it the most. We
Okay,
had to
but
get ourselves out.
listen. Christians believe that a man is coming. Muslims believe that a man is coming.
I think they're all children. I don't care what you believe. You
Okay,
believe
so
in Santa Claus.
the point is, in our theology, that's what we're saying that is. We're saying that's the Messiah.
Right. Okay.
Not UFOs, not
You
little
keep
green
waiting
men,
for that
green
black
men from
Messiah to hop
Mars.
out of his spaceship to beam you up, Scotty.
Say what?
Exactly.
I'm dead.
Exactly. Just hold on one second,
Well,
gents.
then you tell me what they are then.
Sajida,
Hi guys, God
I'm
bless.
intrigued.
God bless. Yeah, I have an interesting question for you, Dave. So, you know how like white people enslaved black people and brought them to the United States of America and fed them to alligators and ate them and did surgery on black women without anesthesia, right? And all this other evil, absolutely despicable, vicious, satanic, disgusting stuff, right? So, if you could just please tell me
Not Julian gifting Sajida.
what did white people do to go from, well, here in America, you know, we're talking about America, to go from absolutely evil and satanic and enslaving and eating and abusing black people to
Is there a question in here somewhere?
to where we are today. So what had to happen, right? What happened
Is
for
we fought to free black people. It's called the Civil War, dumbass.
stop speaking. I'm
You
speaking.
know that
But
African.
Sajida, can I ask you,
Did I
whenever
trigger
we're
you? Are you triggered with my
how am I
question?
triggered?
No, I'm not
No,
you, Dave.
My
The guy
question
who
is, what did the
interrupted
black
Africans
me.
were
angels do?
I'm not
enslaved
triggered
in
at all. I
cattle
was
Okay,
just
wait,
Oh,
answering
hold
your
on,
okay.
hold on,
question.
hold on one
If you're
second.
not if you're
Okay,
not
go ahead.
triggered, then why are you
I was
interrupting?
just
Let me just
answering
finish
your
my
question,
question.
and you sound like a
So
dumbass.
no,
So
the
I just
Civil
wanted
War
to
has
reiterate
nothing to
that for you.
do. The Civil War has nothing to do with the behavioral change, right? So, the question wasn't for you either. So, Dave, what do you
But
think? What kind of
Sajida,
Get to your
transformation?
point.
What kind of transformation do you think white people went through to go from that to where we are
Sajid, make
today?
your point.
Also, Dave, if you were an unaliver, I believe that you'd be a serial unaliver.
That's interesting,
What?
Sajida.
Hmm.
So that's what you came up to say?
So are we just letting
Yeah.
people up here to yap
You know
and
what
like
she? No, no,
ramble?
no.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
that's
You know
No,
what
exactly
she
no,
what
just
we're
said.
no.
doing.
Leave.
That's
You know
No,
what she
no,
just
that's
said.
no. Let
exactly
I want to know
Sajida
who
She
do
you're
her
said the
thing.
dating.
This is
exactly
opposite.
what we're
Sajida.
doing.
She
That's
Leave her
she
go.
exactly
Who
what
even
we're
talking
doing.
to? There's no
Dave.
one
That's
on here named
exactly
Dave.
what we're
What?
doing.
No,
Dave.
I'm
So,
Dave. I'm
Dave, would
Dave.
you
Number
like to
one.
answer the
So that's
question,
fine.
Dave?
Hold
What do you
on.
think
Hold.
white folk had
Oh
to
my
go
God.
through in order for the
Sajida.
transformation to happen?
Sajida.
What's up,
Okay,
Julian?
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Wait, she
I
says
was
you're a serial killer, and you're like,
no,
yep.
no,
You
no,
know what?
no,
I understand
no,
where you're
no.
coming
Listen.
from.
See, you're
I
great.
get it.
See,
Go
you're
ahead.
great. You're great at that, Dave. You're great at deflecting. But what I described was God. What she described was the devil.
You described 8 foot
What
tall
I
aliens and
described was
UFOs, bro.
God. What she described was the devil. Whatever
I'm still
religion you
I'm still
believe in,
waiting
if
for
you're a
You
someone to
Christian,
pull
described
up.
niggas
if
flying
you're a
in
Christian,
spaceships,
Muslim,
bro.
or a Jew, you do believe in the coming of a man. And all of Scripture says what?
Oh
They're
my
coming
god.
from the sky. That's where the heavens and the sky and the
What does that
angels,
have to do with white people like enslaving
Bro.
humans? Like, come
because
on.
that's their nature,
Bro. Hold
Well,
on,
just
Sajida.
let
Julian,
Dave
Julian.
answer the question.
Hold on,
Sajida,
Julian. I
I
have to
don't. Wait, hold on, Sajida. I don't understand what that has to do with the murder rate. What's going on today, right? And that's what we
Because
were talking about.
remember, Dave, I'm
And
innocent and
still
Sajida,
I'm
waiting for
record,
you
wait,
I
guys.
want to
Dave,
say that if
Dave,
you
I'm
were a
innocent
murderer,
and I'm
I
saloon.
think you would
Let me,
be a. Go ahead, go.
okay. If I was a schmurderer, I'd have like ex-husbands buried in my backyard. Let's just be honest.
Well, somebody check that
You'd
back
be
out.
what are you
you'd be a serial unaliver, no questions. No questions
Okay,
about
but
that. But listen,
hold on,
listen,
Sajida,
just listen to me,
stop,
listen to me.
Sajida, stop. I acknowledge the horrendous history that Black people have had in this country. I've done it dozens of times. Every time we have this conversation, the topic I'm talking about, just very bluntly,
Can I
is
answer your question?
why is it that Black people are leading the country in murder?
No,
So go
I
ahead.
want to answer your question about
Where
what
are
my
the
question,
convictions at?
sir. Hold on. What my question had to do with the topic is because number one, I'm innocent. Remember, Dave, and I'm also solution oriented, right? So you're
But
posing
you're not
like
answering the
no,
question.
you're trying to push this narrative that like Black people are so dangerous and so evil and they're unalivers. So what did you white people do to change so that maybe we can take some the Muslims
Why are you
and the
going on these
Blacks and the
long ass
Democrats
Well, I
can
have
tangents?
a
take
Just
I
some
have a
advice
answer
from
his
question.
you guys.
goddamn
I have a
question.
question.
Yeah, here's some advice. Don't
Here, here.
smurder.
Tell us about
How many
how
of
Hold on,
you
you
before anyone
lot
white
else
evolved.
people
interrupts,
up here
before
actually
anyone else
even know
Give us
interrupts,
anyone
some
that's
tips,
black
Dave.
that's murdered
Guys, can we go
somebody?
Yeah,
one at a
so
time?
don't have like weapons that you
Guys,
can make
don't let
rash
Sajida trigger you.
decisions.
Once again, she called me the mass murderer,
Yeah.
not you
hold
guys.
on.
Don't
We're
let her
also
get you
reaching
triggered.
we're reaching
All right, go
schizophrenic
ahead.
levels of conversation. We
Guys,
have to go back to the point.
guys, there's a
Let's stop talking
Sajida,
about all
once
this
again,
crazy
she
shit.
comes up, she does her thing. It is what it is. I'm
How
cool
many
with
guys, there's
times
a
have
Sajida.
you been divorced,
Yeah,
Sajida?
host or Cessus.
This is like a fever
Can
dream.
you go ahead and show me the convictions?
guys. Can I add one thing in here?
Go. Who
Those
was
were
that? Dev. Go ahead,
convictions.
Dev.
I want to add
Can you
one
go
thing
ahead
that
and
we've also
provide the
been overlooking.
convictions?
I'm sorry.
Dev.
Go ahead, War. Go ahead.
Ward,
Go
do you
ahead,
want to
War.
talk about the food poisoning again? Where do you want to go? Go ahead.
I was asking if you can provide the convictions. Like all you have is the arrest, but can you provide the convictions?
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So let me just, and once again, Ward, the problem with you is just acknowledgement, right? So let me just ask you a question. If I had to ask
answering
you,
my question with another question, guys.
no problem. War. If Jesus wants to pull that up, he's more than welcome to do so. But in the meantime, the question very directly is: if we talk about the murders where we know the race, which race is arrested more? What is your answer, War?
It would definitely be okay.
Okay, great. Okay, all right. It took us 4 steps, but we got there
So
eventually. So
we
shout out to
can
you for
work.
that.
We can work on that knowledge. We can work. On
Okay, great job, War.
Per capita, higher rate. Yeah, it's not the same thing.
No, it's not per capita. Has nothing to do with per capita, War.
War,
Wake the fuck up.
War, he's not arguing that. He's not arguing per capita. The host has never argued per capita. Not a single time.
Why do you keep saying per capita?
My question is, does anyone here know how many black men are currently in prison right now out of 22 million American black men? Less
Give
than
us
About
give us a number.
700,000,
Okay,
less than
so
You want me to
800,000.
go do the
less
No,
than
let God
500,000.
answer. Let God answer. Go ahead, God. Thank you, Corsi.
Less than 500,000 of us have ever been convicted as felons. So less than 500,000 of us are in prison currently. And a lot of people, when I hear them talk about our conviction rates, it's almost like you would believe 10 million of us are like locked away somewhere in a dungeon. That's not true. So less than 500,000 of us have ever been convicted on felony crimes. And that's not including just murder alone. That's all felonious crimes. So we have to stop pretending like black men are just some
Yes.
sort of inherently
And
violent
America
I
has
person.
more
agree.
people. And America has more people incarcerated than any other nation in the world.
That's also true.
Wow,
But
see, Dave?
I want to add
You're
in
getting
two.
baked,
I
Dave.
also want to add
In
in
which
two
way?
different things.
Sajda.
They're literally sunning you right now in your stupid little
Not sunning me.
narrative.
Hey, but
Holy
Dave,
fuck.
don't you
Yeah,
find
God.
it, Dave, don't you find it ironic that the face of this talking point got his neck blown off in the middle of that talking point? Don't you see how God works? He should have been paying attention to his people because it was his people that took his life.
But what I don't once again, you
Facts.
want to sit there and say I got you
The
here,
face
got you
of this
there.
talking
What
point
I don't get.
became the
Okay.
example from God of this talking point. I said it. I said
Okay,
it.
very
That's
smart.
irony.
Go ahead.
Very quickly. What we're also missing on the terms of pew pew violence is the amount of unalivings done to themselves. That accounts for a lot of the pew pew like rates. So I want people to
Well,
also
to be
throw
fair,
that variable in there.
that's not factored into the murder rates, right? Because that's
I
not
understand.
considered a murder. Okay, I just want to be clear. Go ahead, finish your
No,
point.
I understand. I'm just saying the amount of the rate that's caused with a pew pew, which is where the majority of violent, what's the word I want to say? Homicide rates would be that. God, it's so hard to explain because the offender might have been black, but it's also to himself, and I'm not sure if that is included in these statistics.
Okay, so I appreciate that, Dev. Julian, my question is, whenever somebody says black people lead the country in murder right now, why is it that there's a lot of people that come up here, they deflect to something as horrible as that what happened to Charlie Kirk, or they deflect to what was going on decades ago? Why?
That wasn't the deflection.
Okay,
The cynical tone.
but you
of
came
the-
up here talking about 100 years ago, did you not?
No,
Well,
you
I
were
would say
you were talking about
I would say there'd be an
murders.
option four.
You
Your
were
women
talking
are
about
not even fucking with you
unalivings,
no
right?
more.
And
Your
you're
fucking birth rate is fucking
here's the
deplorable.
thing. Here's the thing, Dave.
War,
This is
why
what
are
my
you?
this
Wait,
is
wait, hold
this
on,
is where the
Julian.
racism
Hold on,
comes.
Julian. War, why are you so angry, bro?
I'm not even angry. I'm just here for a good time.
Okay, War. Then shut your dumb ass up because you've embarrassed yourself multiple times.
He
Go
doesn't
ahead,
sound angry
Julian.
to
Finish
me.
your point.
If that's
Well,
what you
my
think,
point
brother.
is you always try to shit on the fact that I'm in the Nation of Islam. And we called a Million Man March. We called 1.7 million black men to Washington,
But nobody
D.C.
gives a fuck.
No, but there was no violence.
Nobody
There
up
was
here
nobody.
gives a fuck about
Oh
Nation
no,
of
no, no!
Islam.
But you undermine. You wag your finger at black people being with the high murder rates, and clearly the overwhelming majority were doing it to each other. You're just pointing and wagging your finger, but when the Nation of Islam is in these communities cleaning that up, you're disrespectful towards that. You're
Okay, so
nothing but
I
a
just want to
no-good
recap,
devil.
Julian. The question is why is it that black people deflect? A lot of black people come up here instead of addressing what I'm talking about. They deflect to 100 years ago or Charlie Kirk, and you say
There's
no, we
no
don't do that,
deflection.
and then you deflect to the
No, there's
Nation of
no
Islam.
deflection.
Why
Maybe
are
it's
There's no
because they're
deflection
looking
because
Hold
for
on,
regardless,
Sajida.
solutions,
Let him
Dave.
respond, Sajida.
Why are
Go
white
ahead.
men unaliving
there's no
themselves?
listen. As far as I'm concerned, listening to the numbers, there's no deflection. Since I became a Muslim, I've worked to do all I can to end that from happening. But you don't care about that. You're not focusing on the fact that most of these unalivings we're doing to each other.
I
See, in your
literally came up
cynical
here
way, you're
to
actually
make sure
happy
that
about
hold
it.
on, Julian, just to say and to clarify, I came up here saying that a lot of these conviction rates were first off undocumented, and two, these are conviction rates that don't actually qualify certain parameters, such as unsolved murders, such as somebody who actually was guilty but got away due to legal representation?
Yep, that's exactly what I said. The
So
unknown.
like,
No,
listen, these
I
numbers would go.
understand.
These
Listen,
numbers would
listen. I
skyrocket for the
understand.
white
There's a lot
community.
of variables
These
to
numbers
it.
would skyrocket for them if they didn't have, again, good legal representation,
Mm-hmm.
a good family to fund that legal representation, and
Mm-hmm.
also a lot of these crimes were solved. If we solved all of these murder crimes, they would be leading the board.
Of
But they
course.
like to focus just
If we
in on us.
listen, if we turned the mirror around and we said violent crimes towards women and children, touching kids and playing with kids and grape, we know that's the Caucasian male.
And
Well,
how many
to be
white
fair,
men
black
are
people are
world
still
champions?
committing
Oh no,
13%
Dave.
of that. So my question is, sorry, it's Dev, God, I think War. I think you guys are all black men in America, correct?
Yeah.
Hell
Correct.
yeah.
Of course.
Okay, great. What does the term foundational black American mean to you?
What does
that's
it mean to me?
It
Yes.
means you're not an African like coming to this country. That's really what it means to me. Ultimately,
No, it's not.
no.
What it- what
Okay,
it-
that's fine for you, Ward. But what I'm answering, so you can answer after me. But what I'm saying is to the host is, I think it would mean that you're a Black American born in America who descended from whatever race of slaves you descend from, or regardless, if you don't even believe you descended from slaves, maybe you believe you're an indigenous person of these lands before.
Just
that ever
yes or
happened.
no, God. Are you a foundational black American?
I'm not a foundation, but I'm a fucking American. I'm not an
I'm
Oh,
African.
fuck yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Okay, and that's great. War, are you a foundational black American?
Hell the fuck yes.
Okay, and what makes you a foundational black American?
All right, so my last name is Dickey, and on
Oh, fuck
my
it.
maternal side, and Nelson on the paternal side traces back to plantations that were in Virginia, that were massive plantations. So being FBA is being essentially untethered to Africa after the Atlantic slave trade, and then being able
Have
to
you ever
trace
gotten
those
a
roots.
DNA test?
I have.
And what does your
23andMe.
DNA test say?
It says many things. It has some European stuff in there, so that's also how I know
You're
that.
tainted.
My black friend Julian, he says he's FBA, but his DNA test said his family is from the fucking Congo.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
exactly.
possible.
That's what I. Oh, it is possible. Okay,
Hey,
so
never
elaborate.
listen to a white man
Yeah,
tell you.
like what are you
Listen.
talking about?
Not, hey,
Hang on,
listen,
hang on,
bro.
Julian. Hang
Nine
on,
times out of
Julian.
Wait,
10.
Julian, you
Hang
said
on,
it.
Julian. Hang on, Julian. So I can look at my ancestry tree and trace it back to regions before Nigeria and certain parts of other
This
other
is
parts of
listen.
Africa.
Okay,
Listen.
hold on, War. Just
So
very
He
what are you
doesn't
directly.
speak
talking
for me,
about?
bro.
Hold on, Julian. Shut your crackajack ass up. War, just very directly.
What
What
was that,
year?
Dave?
Hold on, Sajida. Sajida, stop, please. War, very directly. Just give me the year where you could trace somebody from your family to being here in America originally.
He can't. It's not
So
possible. Then he
20
erased it all.
Sorry, that's why I asked the question. Because
Yeah,
go
hang on.
ahead, War. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I can go ahead and explain it.
Just give me
One,
the year, please.
the year
Yeah.
1865.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. And how do you verify that? If you had to go in front of a judge and present
Freedmen's
evidence.
Bureau, brother.
I'm so sorry?
The Freedmen's Bureau.
The what?
The Freedmen's Bureau. How do you not
What is
know this
that?
and be black?
The Freedmen's. The
Hey,
Freedmen's what?
fellas, he's asking a dumbass question.
You mean
Right. It's so dumb
Okay.
to figure out
When
why
he
you
said-
dumbasses
when he-
say
when
you're a
he speaks for
foundational black
me,
American.
listen,
How dare it?
And when he speaks for me, I promise you, 90% of the time he's lying.
Okay,
Right.
well the fact is that
He's
none of
lying.
you guys know what the Freedmen's
I
Bureau
do have a
is, so,
question for you,
why-
Julian.
why
What
do
is
you-
the
Wait,
Hold on,
hold on. Let War teach his
Can
black
you
brother
care?
something.
Can you
apparently.
care? Can you take the time to explain what a foundational black American is?
They don't fucking know.
I just
Hold on, his
explained
name is
it.
Julian X, right? Hold
Okay,
on,
the
'cause
Freedmen's Bureau.
I have a
Wait,
simple
hold on.
question.
Let War make his point.
Oh yeah, so the Freedmen's Bureau existed to keep track of people that were previously slaves. So what happened was that when slaves came into the United States, they weren't necessarily being tracked in a census. But right after the Civil War, the Freedmen's Bureau, which was a group of slaves and various white tea people, decided, hey, we should probably keep track of all these people that were freaking a part of this slave stuff.
Are
So
you
they-
trying to say bureau?
Oh, I was so
You
lost. I'm
illiterate
so sorry.
fuck?
I'm-
God damn.
I'm so.
You don't
I'm
know what
sorry.
illiterate means?
means you can't
Okay.
Why do you
read.
have to be
You
mean?
can't read or write, you dipshit.
This
When you try
fucking
to
moron.
insult somebody, come
It's so
correct
But
them,
if
hilarious.
fuck.
somebody is
You used the
mispronouncing a
word
word, it
wrong
means
as
that they
well
learned
earlier.
it
Now you
while
use the word
reading.
illiterate wrong. If you're gonna try
Don't
to
make fun
insult
of
somebody,
people,
make sure your
bro.
fucking
Go,
Correct your
Sajid.
language,
chromosomes
Tone police.
are not fucking 23.
Oh wait, so
Does
Julian,
Okay.
anybody
you
care to
respect Malcolm
explain
X,
what a
right? Julian
foundational
X.
Black American is?
Oh,
That's
don't.
a great way for people to trace back their lineage right there, the Freedmen's Brew.
Wait, I just want to point out, I think Sari was going to go down the road of asking Julian about somebody that the Nation of Islam had murdered. But go ahead, Sari.
Yeah, I just want to know, can somebody explain what a foundational Black American is?
We did
Like,
like 3
It,
different ways, bro.
Warren Julian, you need to
every
take your
time,
fingers off the
listen,
mic so we can hear you.
every time y'all ask the question, about 10 people talk at the same time.
And I just
Who
want to
the fuck?
clarify. I just
There's
want to
not even
clarify
10 people in
something.
the chat.
Wait, hold on, War. I knew Julian for a few weeks or months. He never mentioned being a foundational Black American. The original foundational Black American in my broadcast that I know is no other than the man, the myth, the legend, B Love. So B Love, Sorry has a question. Define foundational Black American, B Love.
Nah, Julian was answering that. You feel me? Let Julian.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll deflect to Julian. Go ahead, Julian.
You've been
Nobody's
peeping that,
deflecting
right,
that.
B-Love? You've been peeping them up here, right? I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, for
It's very
sure.
simple.
Why
It's
is
very
everyone's
simple.
It's
mic
very
sound
simple that nobody could fucking explain. Go ahead, Julian. Floor is yours.
Yeah, well, I didn't get a chance
The
to explain.
goddamn
I'll make
descriptor,
it.
not a
All right,
prescriptor,
Julian.
idiot.
Question is, what is a foundational Black American? Floor is yours.
Exactly what it says. Foundational means the foundation of building America. That's us on every level. Literally building it, building the economic foundation of it, which made America super rich and a superpower, and fighting and defending in every single war, both sides of the Civil War, the descendants of
Facts.
slaves, not
Facts.
Jamaicans, not Haitians, not Black immigrants, not Kamala, not
Thank you.
Barack, but
Yes.
foundational Black Americans. You know the face of Black excellence around the planet.
Yes, the ones who've been here since
You know
the
the
beginning of the inception.
you know the ones through our experience in America originated the world's most listened to music on the planet called hip hop.
Oh,
Those
fuck yeah.
foundational Black Americans.
Hold on, jazz, blues,
right
rock,
there. Yeah.
pop, all of it.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
us.
nobody listens to
Yeah, that's
jazz.
us.
Let's be honest. But
Yeah, that's us.
Hold on, wait,
so
no,
Yeah,
hold
that's
on, hold on.
foundation.
Stop. Sorry,
Every
are you
source.
a foundational Black American?
Me, God, me.
No, sorry. It does say sorry. Yes, sorry.
Well, I wasn't born in the 1800s, so no.
No, but are your ancestors foundational Black Americans?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, Dev, are you a foundational Black American?
I would say yes.
Okay, and once again, the question, very simple. If you had to go in front of a judge and present evidence on why you're a foundational Black American, what would you show them?
We don't have to show them anything. We could just show them the lineage, the fact that we've been here since. We're not African
Absolutely.
immigrants.
You're the
We have been
immigrant.
here since. the
Hold on,
inception-
Julian. Hold on.
We have
You
been
hear
here
what he
since
just
the
said?
inception of American documented history. That makes us foundational.
Thank
Okay,
you.
You hear
so
what Julian just said?
so what?
Julian said you're the
Okay,
immigrant.
hold on one second. Yes,
He
of
said
course.
you're the immigrant, Dave.
Of course, B-Love. You sound angry already. It took you about 4
No, I'm
seconds
not
to reach
angry.
that
I'm
level.
laughing.
That
It's
blood
hilarious.
pressure is up already. But what about the Native Americans?
Some
Do
of
you
them
want
were
us to?
here.
Do you want us? Do you want us to? Hold on, wait. Do you want us to defend them when they haven't stood up for us? Like I don't know what you want here.
Okay.
I don't think that's the question.
Yeah, the Native
Did
Americans.
you
are
think
not
there
even
was
working
Black
with
people
What about
here
the Native Americans?
Hold on,
coexisting
I
with
didn't
Native
ask.
the
Time
Americans?
out.
are not even
Time
in
out.
the
I'm still
14th
talking.
Amendment,
I didn't
so-
ask if that was if that's what he's asking. I simply asked, what do you want Black Americans to do about Native Americans? That's their job. They have
Hell yeah,
casinos.
Native Americans
They have
used
all
to
types of land
hang
that they
on,
can. Hold on.
God, Native
Hold on.
Americans used to
Bro,
enslave Black
be
Americans
quiet.
as well.
Be
So
quiet.
who was?
Bro.
Wait, God, just very directly, who was on this land first? Black Americans, the FBAs, or Native Americans?
Well, when you
Black
read enough into
Africans?
history, when you read enough into history,
Okay.
you will find that this land was populated with multiple people, and it wasn't just the Native American straight-haired people.
All right, and
and I
what
don't
is
think
the
that's
number
really an
one?
argument.
Okay, no problem. What is the most reliable source that we have on record where it says Black people were here first?
Make him do his homework. Make that
this thing-
motherfucker.
Wait,
not
hold
going-
on.
Shit.
All right,
It's
hold
not
on.
going to say Black people, but it will say Negro Indians. And the most reliable source, I will have to pull you up that source. I can't just name it off the
Yeah,
top of
if
my
you
head.
can do that, because
sure,
I've been
for sure.
asking these two, Julian and B-Love, for many a months to
Make him
bring
do
me
his
something,
homework.
and they can't do it.
He's
But
Bro
intellectually
said many a months.
he's
many a
intellectually
months.
lazy. He's
One thing we
intellectually
know about
lazy.
it, Dave,
And
is
he's
you were nowhere
intellectually
to
Okay.
be
dishonest.
found. One thing we know about it is your people thought the world was flat only 500 years ago. So you're the
Oh,
youngster in the conversation. We're the
Oh
ancient.
Gotcha.
no.
Right, right. So
Oh
once
you're
again, the
no.
new.
white people.
One
You're
thing
The,
we
new.
know is you weren't
White
here.
people are new.
oh fuck yeah!
Exactly.
White
But
people
they
are
still
new.
ended up
You're
owning
new.
your asses. How's that
You're
possible?
new.
You let a whole bunch of
For the
rookies come
time
over to
being.
You're
your
new. What are you
hometown
For
talking
the
and
about?
fucking
time
own your
being.
ass.
For
That's
the
You're
time
new.
That's
being.
that's
Dave, you
crazy.
better behave because you're new and you're about to get
Sajid,
deported.
bro.
wait,
You guys are
Sajid.
so
Hey, we're taking
uneducated.
care of
It's
you
All
by
right,
hilarious.
fixing
hold
it
on,
too.
hold on. This will be fun. War, the man that has go ahead, War.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely hilariously uneducated. You didn't just go over to Africa and just dominate. No, you guys were getting sick. What happened was is that you had BLK people over there in various regions, like the Durrani tribe, that would literally sell slaves to Europeans. That's what happened. You didn't go over there and start conquering, you dumb shit, right? And this is the definition for FBA. So all
Have
of
you
you guys
not
are
seen the
fucking
movie
going
Roots?
crazy and giving your own fucking definition. There's literally an FBA website that literally talks about what the definition of FBA, which is
Hey,
what this is
War, I
being
want
pulled
you to
from.
read the first word after that bulletin on the bottom part
The
that starts
dude,
with
you
L.
just
What does it say?
contradicted yourself, you
Lineage.
What?
dipshit.
How
Say
do you,
that
how would you
again.
pronounce that word, War?
Lineage.
God damn it! Sorry.
See, listen, War. I appreciate that, bro. This bothers them, and let me explain to you why, War. Because the entire time that we've been here as Black Americans, they've worked for us not to have an identity. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah,
Now
God.
we're
So you just made
specifically
one up. So you just made one up.
no. You can say what you want to say, but it doesn't matter what you say. The fact of the matter
Okay,
is,
once again, the question is, and if anybody wants to fuck it, wait, hold on. The question still remains: what is the most reliable document that I can look up and
the
verify
U.S.
right now?
Constitution.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, where it verifies
The
that
U.S.
black people
Constitution.
were the original people.
But the bigger
Like
question
you
is,
guys say,
but
hold
the
on, I'm
bigger question
talking.
is,
Hold
who are
on,
you to
B-Love,
ask
hold
us
on.
anything about that, Dave?
B-Love, don't
Who
make
are
me
you
mute
to
your
ask
ass.
us anything
You know
about
I don't
that?
like
What
muting people.
standing do you have
But
to
it's so
question us
funny that you
about anything
dumbasses
about
say
that?
the white people are
You
trying to
avoid that
keep us
question.
from
You don't want to
having an
answer that question,
identity.
Dave.
So you guys create that
You
you're
don't
a
want to answer
foundational
that
black American
question.
and
Answer
the
that
original
question.
Jews. How's that possible?
Wait,
Who
Nobody
are
said
you
You
to
guys
that.
question us
embarrass
about anything on
yourselves.
our land?
Who said anything about being
hang on, Daddy.
original
Who
Jews?
are you to
Oh,
question
I'm
us
so sorry.
anything
Ask B-Love about
about
that.
You
our
just
identity on our
Wait,
land?
no,
We
no,
we
You're
was
new. You're
kings
an
and shit.
immigrant. You're an
Yo,
immigrant,
Daddy,
Dave.
We're kings
listen.
You
now.
have no
Yes.
standing to ask
Daddy,
us any
listen.
question like that
Yo,
on our
Daddy,
land about
listen.
us.
We're not
You
a
have no
monolith.
standing.
You
You're new.
literally
You're an
heard
immigrant.
four
Okay,
different
once again,
definitions.
I don't wait. Hold on one second, Ward. Let me respond to B-Love. Once again, I understand. You're 100% correct. My family 2 generations ago came over from Ireland. So if you want to call me an immigrant, I'm not fighting that. However, you guys are making up a whole Santa Claus
Wait,
type
you're
story
Irish?
to make
But you
yourself.
have no
Wait, hold on one
standing.
second, War.
But you
Go ahead,
have no
B-Love.
standing as an immigrant to ask us anything
Yeah, the
about
Irish
that
are
on
Okay,
our
so
land.
because I'm an
when it comes to
immigrant,
Europeans.
War, hold on one second, please. So because I'm an immigrant, that gives you the green light to make up this foundational black American Santa Claus
Can
North
I
Pole
explain
type
why?
fucking story.
No, it's
Smart.
not a Santa Claus. It's not a Santa Claus story.
It's
The
not.
reason
It's
that
not.
people
Yeah.
had to create FBA is because these fucking Pan-African motherfuckers, not white tea people, started trying to assimilate our culture and our struggles. So we had to draw a distinction between us
Thank
and
you.
them.
It's called delineation.
Delineation.
That's all it is. We're saying we're not Haitian American. We're not Jamaican American. We're not whatever the hell Kamala is. We're definitely not what Obama is.
We're not African
We are a
American.
unique people that is spoken of in
All
the
right,
U.S.
so
Constitution.
all right, so I'm just
God,
gonna
if only
throw.
black people knew how to read and write, so
Oh
they
fuck
could
yeah.
document some of
Bro,
this
you can't even
history
use
they
the word
talk about.
illiterate or
Oh fuck yeah.
fucking. You
All
can't
right, so
even
the
use
question
Would have
is
been
very
nice. Would have been
simple.
nice.
We invented language.
Just hold on one second. I just want. I'm going to ask a question. Everybody, just give me one sentence. I'm going to start with Julian and go up, and then come back down to B-Love last. Question is, how was the first white person created? Go ahead, Julian.
They're mutants, genetic mutants.
Oh shit!
How's
Hold
that?
on, is this for Yakub? Is this for
Yeah,
Yakub?
he's a Yakuber. He's a
Can I answer the
Yakuber.
question?
God, he believes in Yakub.
Can I answer the question?
Okay.
I'm not even trying to clown. I'm just asking, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
If people
no,
actually
he's a
believe.
Yakuber.
I answer the question?
Say, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go in order. Say, Zeus, how was the first white person created? Go ahead, sir.
Years of
One sentence.
evolution living in colder areas.
Okay, Sajida, how was the first white person created? Sajida.
Yo,
All right.
matzo ball. You
All
there?
right, Sajida is. Go ahead. Sorry, how was the first white person created?
Going to the mountains and up north regions where it
No.
snows and stuff like that, and getting rid of the black gene.
Okay.
What?
Nope.
All right, very good. It's Dev. How was the first white people created? You a Yakuber?
A Yakuber? What the fuck is that?
Well, we'll get to that. Go ahead. Answer directly.
I think
You
from
guys-
human. I think from human migration, lack of melanin. They didn't really need it up there in the north, where it was predominantly colder, less
So
sunlight.
close.
So they
Oh,
progressively got
fellas.
lighter over time.
You guys are
Fellas,
so
no.
Okay. Hold on. Let's go in order. God, how was the first white person created, please?
Look, we can talk about evolution and the Neanderthals and the hominoid species or the human species and their interracial mixing, but I don't think that it's something we could really say, like, when we're talking about 200 to 300,000 years in the past. Like, we could talk about climate and the fact
It
that
wasn't that long
Africans
ago.
lived in hotter climates and the fact that, you know, whites lived in the northern climates, which were colder. But even at that time, I don't think that the African climates were that hot. I think that they had more.
Okay, that's
plants,
more than
more
one
trees.
sentence. More than one sentence. War, how were the first white people created?
Yeah. So the
How were they
Neanderthals
first
started-
created, bro? They
Wait,
Yeah,
God,
bro.
you had your shot.
Yeah, so the Neanderthals started mixing with the Homo sapiens, and from there they started migrating further away from the equator. And when you migrate further from the equator, you actually need more vitamin D in these colder climates.
you're a
and then
climate
you have to
believer.
lose. So you had to your melanin literally had to evolutionarily dissipate. So
And just so you know, my friend B Love calls black people carbonated or melanated and carbonated. So I can appreciate that about B Love. Go ahead, B Love. How was the first white person created? Go ahead, sir.
Well, they migrated up away from the equator, you know what I mean, which made, first off, before there was ever a white person on the planet, this was all an all black planet. So it was some black people who got
Put that on
turned
a
into white
t-shirt. All
people.
black planet.
It was,
Go ahead.
this was an
Yeah, that's
entire
the
black
reason your
planet.
Neanderthal is so much
This
higher
was
than
an
BLK.
entire melanated, carbonated planet.
There it is, melanated,
when
carbonated.
So when some of us melanated, carbonated people went up away from the equator, you see what I'm saying? We ran into ice ages, such as the Wormian ice age. You see
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying?
I don't mean to interrupt you. Hold on, host. I have a question.
those former black people who turned into white people from various different ice ages, they had a choice between dying or their bodies adapting. And guess
Host,
what
I
happened?
have
Their
a
bodies
question
adapting,
to
and
like
they
this
became melanin
specifically.
deficient.
now they mix with the Neanderthal.
That's fine, but
Neanderthals.
wait, time out. Like, here's the thing that I have a problem with this. It's like, bro, okay, cool. We can put white Americans, we could put any white European descent person who has unmelanated skin in Africa right now. At what point in time in history, of even if we stretch 100,000 years, do they suddenly become black?
Oh wait,
get
I gotta
wider
say this. White
noses?
people only
Hold
been
on,
existing
wait.
for
I'm
6 to
at, hold
10,000
on,
years.
wait.
White
Time
people
out.
been
And at
only
the
been
same
existing
time,
for 6 to
time out.
10,000 years.
Dude,
I just
shut
want
up.
everybody to hear that.
I'm trying to say
White
something.
people been only been existing for 6 to
Dude,
10,000
I'm
years.
trying to
Go
say
And
ahead.
wait,
I'm
hold
trying
on
to
one
say
second. And B Love, give me a number. How many years have black people been on this planet?
3.2 million.
Wait, what was the number?
3.2 million.
2.2 million is
3.2
the number of
million.
time
yeah.
blacks have been on this planet.
3.2 million.
Wait, are you a
Three
YouTuber too?
point two, 3.2 million. Fuck
3.2
yeah.
million.
3.2
Right.
million.
Blacks
God,
have
wake
been,
up,
blacks
brother.
have been on the planet longer than dinosaurs, apparently. This guy's
3.2
incredible.
million. That's what my research. That's
Cool.
what my research.
All right.
That's what my research
Okay.
shows me. 3.2
And
million.
where can I verify that?
I'm gonna have to go
Do
look
your
this one up.
homework.
Do my homework.
Do
Okay.
your homework.
Wait.
3.2
Look this one
million.
up. Y'all hold
Blacks
on
have
one
been on the
second.
planet
Me
for
educating
3.2
you is not
million
my
years.
responsibility. That's not
Hold
my
on, wait. Why aren't
responsibility.
we ruling the white races if we've been here longer than them?
Wait, hang on. Does the host believe in carbon dating?
Who cares?
This is like
No,
a
that's
fever
very
dream.
important.
Who
Because
fucking
carbon
cares?
This is fucking awesome.
This is like a fever dream. For real.
Does anybody here wait, hold on, Julian. Does anybody here agree with Julian about Yakub and what was it, Julian?
No.
He genetically
No.
processed.
I don't
What
believe.
was it?
I don't believe a tall
let him
African-
explain it. Hold on, maybe he could tell you on it. Julian, how did Yakub do it?
Gentlemen, respectfully, y'all have been annoying as fuck, bro. Okay, just use our common sense, okay?
Fuck yeah.
Eskimos have
Right.
been at the Eskimos has been at the North Pole, man, for at least 5,000 years, bro.
And a
They don't
Somalian
have blonde
scientist
hair.
created
They
white
don't have
people.
no. Shut up, please. Listen, bro.
Wait, tell him about
Listen and
Yakub.
learn something. Listen and learn something. They don't have blonde hair and blue eyes. That comes from the genetic of black people. We produce other colors through a genetic process. There's no.
What does that have to do with the
Arctic-
scientist creating them?
Bro, God, let him fucking
Nobody
speak, bro.
said, man, shut the fuck up, bro. You guys are stupid as fuck, bro.
Julian, I'm trying to listen, but
The
this
man
motherfucker won't
is
shut up.
really he's trying to make mockery of what we teach, but we've been teaching. And you can look at not just human beings, but anything genetic. You can go into a dog and graft out of the dog and mix the dog with something else and pull out of the dog the weaker part of the dog.
Oh fuck
That's
yeah.
all fucked up,
Or a
dude.
cat
Somebody clip that.
or any
Julian.
plant. So
Hold
you
on,
can
host. How long am I supposed to listen to this without talking?
Okay, just once again, Julian, can you explain the Yakub just in one sentence? You're
through
saying that
through a selective breeding process.
selective breeding
They saw
process.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
what
that's
the
what the
fuck is a
Black
Yakub?
American is. We went through a selective breeding process.
And then how
It's part
did
of the
Yakub
ethnogenesis.
how did the
It's part of
white
ethnogenesis.
people how did the white people get to the Caucasus Mountains?
That's a myth.
They were cast. He was wasn't he asking me? Why don't you shut the fuck up, bro?
Bro, get out of your
He's talking to you, War.
Get out of your
War,
pants, bro.
look at you. Look
Nah,
at you talking.
I'm just gonna talk to you fucking disrespectful. When I'm being addressed, he doesn't need your fucking answer, bro.
It's a fucking free country.
Okay,
nigga.
the fact that then that's why I'm gonna call you a bitch. Now shut the fuck up, bitch.
All
That's
right,
what you get for dick riding, War. That's what you
Okay.
get.
As I was saying, as I was saying, they were cast
Fucking
into the
projecting
Caucasus.
that
I'd also
homo.
like to point out War
They
is
were cast
illiterate.
into the Caucasus Mountain region, and they were the cavemen. And this is why only 500 years ago, 500 fucking years ago, they thought the world was flat. What B Love was saying about 3.2 million years ago, what he was saying is that's the oldest human fossils found in Africa. But we are much older than that.
Oh, were you were even older than 3.2 million?
Absolutely.
War, you got reported.
Hold on,
War.
wait. We was dinosaurs and shit. Like, bro, come on. Like, we have to be
But one
honest at
thing
some
we
point.
know about it, there's a recent people on the earth that's not considered native nowhere on the earth. And if you look at all the native people on the earth, they all have a rhythm and a spirit that's connected to the sun, all except the odd fella. They all praise and worship something higher than themselves and appreciate and represent nature,
Who is
except
the
the
odd
odd fella.
fella?
The odd
Who's the
fella
odd
wants to
fella?
rape the earth. The odd
Who is
fella
the
wants to
odd
steal the
fella?
natural resources.
Who is the odd fellow?
I think it's very clear who the odd fella is.
I don't know. Can you clarify?
The odd fella,
also.
since we live in a solar system, the odd fella lacks melanin. So he's off balance.
And
So the white
carbonations.
man, right? The white man.
All right, let me hear from Deb. Deb,
Hey.
you've been on mute. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Dad, let me ask you this. Why is melanin the most valuable substance on the planet? Huh?
It's
It's
not.
a Julian, how much is a gram of melanin? Like
Alexa, where can I buy
like-
melanin?
like $300 or $400 some dollars?
Melanin.
Alexa
melanin's
said
a-
she can't help me.
Niggas just think you could just extract melanin from a nigga's skin. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
Melanin. All human beings have melanin.
Black people get skin cancer
Even
too,
Caucasians
right?
have melanin.
Y'all watch
They
the
just-
movie Avatar too much. Y'all acting like melanin is unobtainium. Like, bro, relax. Nobody is trying
What do
to
you know about
harvest
melanin?
melanin.
What do you
B-Love,
know?
I just asked my Alexa, where can I buy melanin? She said, sorry, I can't help you. What the
You
fuck?
asked her the
Yeah,
wrong
like
question.
what?
You were supposed to ask her
You do
how
realize
much is a gram of melanin?
sunscreen has more
How much is a
protection
gram
against
of
the sun than
melanin worth?
melanin. Hold on,
No,
sunscreen.
You asked her the wrong
sunscreen.
question.
Sunscreen is a
How much is a
synthetic
gram of
version.
melanin worth?
But sunscreen has a higher
synthetic
percentage of
melanin.
protection against ray beams, against
No.
sunbeams than melanin.
Sunbrain,
It does.
bro.
What's more expensive, sunscreen or
Sunbeam was made in
melanin?
the goddamn laboratory,
Love.
bro. There's nothing man can make
Yo,
them that's
hold on.
Hey,
If you want to harvest melanin over gold or silver, you're
Julian,
fucking retarded.
Julian,
I'll take
Julian.
gold and silver over melanin.
Hey,
All
God,
right, wait, hold on. Let Sorry go. Go ahead, Sorry.
Hey, Julian, you know that black people can get skin cancer too, and mud was also used as sunscreen before sunscreen was even invented.
when you say sunscreen, okay, now if you're at the equator, that's one thing. But if you're in Florida or Nevada where I live or
I stay in
Arizona where I
Florida.
live, we're designed to have melanin for that. Anyone can get burned if you lay up under the sun. The fact of the matter is they have a lot less protection, meaning Caucasian. They do
Melanin
have
deficient.
melanin, but they're melanin depleted. And I'm going to say again, we live in a solar system.
Well, can
Everything on the
you,
earth is regulated by the sun.
Brother, I'm
can you
asking. You
donate
believe
Dev
Arizona was
some of,
always a desert
can
where
you donate
melanated people?
Dave
Hold on.
some of your melanin?
Wait, you guys are all, you got a couple of you are talking. God, what was your question?
I'm asking Julian if he believes Arizona was always a desert where melanated people were the majority of people inhabiting the land, even considering the fact that there's a whole fossilized forest of trees.
I'm in Arizona,
Right? Yeah. No, I own property in Arizona, so I know. I mean,
and I'm a
have you
white
guys
guy,
ever
but look
seen the
how tan I
fossilized
am.
forest? Have you guys ever seen that? The petrified forest in Arizona? Arizona wasn't always a desert where black people needed to dwell. Neither was Africa.
No,
by the
I'm
way.
not. I'm not saying that black people were dwelling there. I just use Arizona because I used to live there. Okay,
Cool.
but
Do you think
what I'm
black
saying,
people get skin
is
cancer?
that black people inhabited the entire earth. If you look at the Australians, who are black people, and that is an island, and they've been there for tens of thousands of years, we had circumnavigated the entire earth. And the point that we're making to the Caucasian people listening is you're the youngest race of human beings on the planet. And it's mighty arrogant of you to try to point your finger about where everybody else is from when we know you've lied about history.
So did your black savior in the UFO allow
He
that
ain't
to
lying.
happen?
He ain't
Hey,
told
there
us.
you
He
go.
ain't lie about
Yeah.
that. Look
You
at
guys
look at
lie.
your line
You
of
say
questioning.
you
Pay
say
attention to the
Columbus
line of
discovered
questioning.
America.
All
He
your
discovered it
all
for
your
you.
questions towards FBAs is against us. All
Well,
your
you know
questions
why?
towards
You know why we
FBA
can
is
point
to
out is
try
because
to
we
attempt
we
to
actually have the
debunk
longest
us.
like written history kind of thing.
That's
Like,
what your
there's not a
intention
lot of
is with
black
your
people that have
question.
like written history.
That's not true. Have you seen the hieroglyphics?
All
You
right.
see how
Well,
stupid you sound?
hieroglyphics. I mean, where are you going to point those out in
No, no,
Africa?
no. That's called writing, caveman.
Yeah. Are you going to say cave paintings or
Yeah, no,
writing?
no, no. Remember, your people thought the fucking world was flat 500 years ago, bro. Thought you'd get on the ocean and fall off the edge.
Make that
That's
make
how
sense.
fucking behind you are.
Make the
So
world
so
being
so
flat
like if you
make
guys
sense,
were so
bro.
if you guys were so advanced in such an advanced
Why the
civilization, why were you
How'd
guys
you
so
end up
why the
getting
barbaric?
interpretation
owned?
of history is not valid? Why the interpretation of history is not valid?
Wait,
Because
once again, I've
history
asked the
shows
question,
that you
what
told too
proof do
many
you
lies.
guys have that black Americans were the original Americans? And I still haven't seen anything. My
Yeah.
friend
We
God
are the
said, hold on,
original
let me go
people of
find
this
it.
planet. What are you
Wait,
talking
what?
about? You're new, bro.
Okay,
You're
so
new. But your
what?
validation isn't even
Never
needed,
mind. I'll
bro.
wait.
I promise you your validation ain't even needed.
All
So
right,
It's not
we're the
needed.
right.
brand new
Okay, so we
shiny
just
toy,
talk
and you
out of
guys
our
are the
ass with
old
no
played out
verification.
broken
Okay,
one.
so
Go read a
once
book and you'll
again,
figure that out. Go read a
let me
book
hear
and you'll
from
figure
Dev.
that
Go
out.
ahead, Dev.
So we're the most
Hold
evolved,
on
is
one
what you're
second,
saying.
Jesus. Dev, what do you got?
I'm trying. At this point, what the hell is the actual question? Because we going off on too many tangents.
Dev, who were the first people on this land here in America?
First people on this land in America, I'm giving it to the Native Americans as
Yes.
of right now.
Okay.
And were they black?
I don't know what color they was. They whatever color they are today.
All right.
Right.
Good deal.
Okay.
It's
But
still,
okay, so go ahead, B-Love.
it's still black, bruh. If we was the
What?
original inhabitants, if we was the original inhabitants on this planet, then what that means about us being original inhabitants, the original inhabitants in America.
If they were black, why weren't they enslaved?
Okay, God.
More the Trail of Tears.
Y'all,
The Trail of
y'all
Tears is part of it.
reason with me.
I can answer that, but I'm gonna
Reason with me. Look at the map. Okay, the closest part to Africa is Brazil. There's more black people in Brazil than any other part of the world outside of Africa, right? Once upon a time, that was connected. There's a current that takes ships straight there, right? So you saying that black people got to Australia, but they didn't get to the Americas? Use your damn common sense. There were black people here already. We just chose the best part of the world to live in.
Oh God.
Can I
Oh God.
just say,
Y'all
Go ahead,
disagree.
when it comes to human evolution and migration, people, yes, the first what we would define as humans started in Africa, and that's based on about 5 to 7 million years ago. We're not done doing research. Humans migrated all over the world. As they migrated from Africa, if you want to call them black, sure. I'm not exactly certain what color they was, because I don't know what Pangea looked like that
They
long
weren't
ago.
white. When you look
Okay,
at
okay,
black,
they
when
weren't
you
okay, but hold on.
no
They
no
weren't
when you
white.
all human beings come from black people. That's a
Oh,
genetic fact, bro.
brother,
Can you let him
all
finish, Julian?
brother, I'm just trying to be neutral in this situation, and let's look at science. So
What
I'm
is
not
here?
using any
What
colors
is
right
here to be
now.
neutral
Science,
about?
so
What is
am
here to
Listen,
be
I.
neutral
I'm
Let him
not
about?
finish.
using.
Let
That's
him
a fact,
finish. I
bro.
think he
Look,
was.
Why
I
is
I'm
think.
you
not
I think I
using.
agree with you, Dev.
I'm not using no colors as of right now.
I know, but what
I'm
I'm saying
saying
is,
for the
why is that even questionable, bro? Why is you putting that in the format of a
God,
question?
shut
brother,
up,
That's
I'm
you
not
not
bro.
even
questioning
questionable, bro.
anything.
You
I'm
can't
not
even
questioning
question
something.
that,
I'm
bro.
making a
That's a
statement.
fact, bro.
I'm not making a
All
question.
right,
I'm
hold
making a
on, B
statement.
Love. Let him finish. All right, you can get back to how you guys are older than dinosaurs in a minute. Go ahead, Dev.
All I'm saying is, based on what
Dev,
Pangea looked
go
like,
ahead.
it started in Africa. Great. We all know this. Based on science, humans migrated. Humans' colors or whatever changed over time. So how the Aboriginals got to Australia? I'm sure they migrated there. Humans also migrated to Asia. They migrated to Europe. They migrated to North America. They migrated to South America. That's the basis of what we are
Why
arguing right
don't
now.
Eskimos have blonde hair, blue eyes?
Okay. If you want to do a timeline, we can
I'm
do that
saying,
too.
if the lack of sun makes your hair turn blonde, listen to what you guys are saying, and the lack of sun makes your eyes turn blue. Why aren't the Eskimos blonde haired and blue eyed?
Now, I will also say, based on science, the majority of people have brown eyes. That is the majority.
I'm talking about the Caucasian, bro.
I know what you're saying, brother.
If you're saying weather, climate change, and they're the newest people on the earth, they haven't been here 10,000 years. They've been
I'm
here about
saying-
6,000 years.
I'm saying yes because I've
And
seen.
you guys have been here trillions.
I'm saying there are plenty of studies that say blue eyes are a genetic mutation. That's why they are.
Absolutely.
What's the word I'm looking for? That blue eyes are more susceptible to not
They
susceptible.
can't take in light. They can't
They're-
take in light.
Well, the
Thank you,
point
thank
the
you.
point is it comes from a genetic mutation from the original man.
Julian, two
Black
questions.
people-
No, Julian,
two black
hold on.
parents can produce a
Julian,
blonde
hold
hair,
on. Two
blue-eyed
questions.
child.
Number one, Julian, who was on this planet first? Black people or white people?
What we would now call black people. were on
Okay,
the
very
planet
good.
first.
Who was on this planet first? Black people or dinosaurs?
I question the dinosaurs.
Black
Please say
people is
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs,
Please
though.
say
We are
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs and shit.
Please say dinosaurs.
I question that. But
Dinosaurs were here before.
I don't know.
Wait, what do you question?
Dinosaurs were definitely here
Elaborate.
before humans.
The age and all of that kind of stuff. I can't speak
When
on
you
that.
say you question it, do you think
I have
dinosaurs?
never looked at a dinosaur DNA, but if
So
you
wait,
give me
we were here
if-
3.2
Wait,
million.
hold on. Go ahead, Julian. Question
gonna
is,
say,
who was on this planet first? Black people or dinosaurs? Go ahead.
I don't know. I can't. I
You
don't know.
That's
I
amazing.
don't. I question the age of the dinosaurs.
But
and
didn't you say 3.2 million years ago were when black people were here?
No, that's not what I said. That's
That's
what
B
you
Love.
said.
B
That's
Love.
what I said.
All right,
That's what I
stop.
said.
B Love. Who
That-
was on this planet
according
first?
to the
Black people or
information-
dinosaurs?
According to the information that we've been taught and told, dinosaurs been on this planet for like 50 million years, 100
Yeah, I
million
question
years,
that.
300 million years ago. That's what the information that
We're
we've
just
taught and
question
throwing
told
that.
us.
random numbers
That's
out
what
there.
that says.
No,
Do you
I
know
looked it
how
up.
long-
Dinosaurs went
So if-
extinct around
so if human-
66 million
so if
years
human
ago.
You see what I'm saying?
So
Okay,
human beings been existing,
But
for
there's
3.2
still
million
remnants of
years.
dinosaurs. I
We've
mean,
been
what do
on
you
the
think
planet,
alligators
you know what I
are?
mean? Then dinosaurs.
My point is,
would
why
have
are
been
you
existing
questioning
for way
dinosaurs
more-
when you're
But
saying
it's
we were here
questionable, like
3.2
Julian
million
said.
years ago?
It's
Why
questionable.
why
because
can't you
these
question that?
motherfuckers lie about every fucking thing. You dig what I'm saying?
So what source
it's
do you have that we
questionable.
were
I
here
agree with
3.2
Julian. It's
million years ago?
questionable. But I'm just giving you the information about what we've been told.
Okay,
That's
okay,
questionable.
beloved. What information do you have that states blacks were here 3.2 million years ago?
Do your homework, bro. I'm not doing
That's all he
nobody's
says. He
homework.
doesn't answer.
I'm not doing nobody's
He
homework.
doesn't fucking answer.
I'm not
Does
doing
he-
nobody's
I don't-
homework.
wait, Ignore the homework. Do you have anything at
Nah,
all? Any
I'm not
source?
ignoring
He has
nothing, bro. You're
nothing.
not gonna tell
Nothing.
me
I
what
do.
not to ignore.
A
I
lie.
do. He's
And we
he's
can. I'm
referring he's
ignoring that,
referring to the
bro.
oldest human. He's referring to the oldest human remains
The
found in Africa.
the
Is that
oldest
that
But
human
I'm
Lucy? Is that
saying
that
remains.
Lucy
B
shit?
Love,
Hold on,
no,
guys.
older than
B
Lucy.
Love. I
Hold
got a
on,
question
guys.
for you.
I
Do you
already
even
said
know
this.
do you even know what the oldest remains of the human that you're talking about are is called? It's a female human. Do you know
No,
her
not
name?
Lucy. It's not Lucy. You're thinking about Lucy. It's not Lucy.
Bro, you
Then
niggas
who
are
is
going
it?
into like the legitimate, like this is pre-human existence. Like this is crazy.
No, no. Look. It's a bottom line. Two white people can't produce anything other than themselves, while two black people can produce all colors.
Host, we need to have
It's
we need to
genetic
have a
law,
fourth
bro.
option for
Sure.
biggest
It's
failure.
genetic law.
You should put black people 3.2 million years ago or something on your list.
The thing
It's
is,
option
I
4.
can understand.
Can we
B
err on
Love
the
wouldn't
side
like
of
that.
I look. I want to say
The
this.
first human beings were
You have
black
to pay
people.
attention. Well, hold on, Julian. Let me say this right quick. You have to pay attention to how close white supremacy racism is and comedy is.
Why do all your mics
Because
sound
they try
muted?
to because off the foundation
Hold on.
foundation
Off the
a motherfucker
foundation
trying
of
to
the
make a joke
foundation of
and
Black
trying to make
Americans.
a
Fuck yeah.
mock of what you saying. You feel me?
B-Love,
Look at
take the
like
phone
you
off your chest. I can't hear
look,
you.
look at how they trying to do that shit. They trying to like laugh that shit off, but they're not defending it with facts and receipts. You can't
Facts?
oppose
You
it shit
didn't
with
even
facts and
want to
B
tell
receipts.
me the
Love,
You can
fact.
just
are
try to
When I
you
be all
hear yourself
sarcastic
talk?
about it. You can just try to be all sarcastic about it.
I just
and,
asked you. I
and
just asked you. Could you give me a
they're
Wait,
trying
source?
to make
we
it like a
lack
joke.
receipts when
They're trying
we're
to make it like a
asking
joke.
you for
What
proof
receipts do
and
you
you're saying
have?
I'm not
You feel me
teaching
to
you.
prove that we're wrong? What receipts
Oh,
do
that's
you
funny as
have?
fuck.
hold on. For the
You don't
sake
have
of
no receipts.
argument,
All you have is comedy.
be
The
love,
All you
thing
be
is,
have,
hold
love,
on.
be
or
love.
fake ass comedy that's not
I'm with
funny.
my brothers. I'm with you guys if you're going to state facts. If you're going to tell me you're not going to, if I
Nah,
have to
bro,
do my
you
own
can't.
Yes,
homework,
that's
You,
what B
you,
Love
you
B-Love,
can't
does.
B-Love,
Hold
refute
on,
it
hold
to
on,
prove
B-Love,
what I'm
B-Love.
stop.
saying,
Hold on, I'm
bro.
trying to
B-Love.
substantiate
For
it.
the
I'm
You
not
can't
sake,
even
going to
prove what we're
listen.
saying, bro.
for
B-Love,
argument's sake,
we're
people.
actually struggling to hear you because your mic sounds muffled,
That's
For
what I'm
B-Love.
saying. Like your mic
But
sound muted,
hang
bro.
on one
But he's not
second,
even
though.
saying anything, to be
for the
honest.
Nah,
sake of
I am.
He's
argument's
But I
saying the
sake.
am
same
saying
shit. He's
something.
not going to teach anybody.
I'm saying that
So,
you got to pay
God, what's
attention to how
the
close.
issue? Who's
Hold on,
B-Love,
questioning
Julian.
that?
You got to pay attention
B-Love.
to how close white supremacy racism is and comedy
Stop
is.
talking
No,
about
no, we heard
racism.
you
We're
say
not
No, it's
that.
a
talking
racism
about
and
that.
comedy is
Bro,
because they try to like make the truth into a joke and into a mockery. But it's
But then
not.
teach us.
But the reason why they try to make it into a joke and a mockery is because they have no facts with
Come
no
on,
receipts backing up what they're
brother,
saying to refute what we're saying and what actually is,
Come on,
bro.
come on.
brother,
All
hold on.
right, go ahead.
Brother, for argument's sake, if you make a claim, you need to back it up. The burden of proof is now on you
Not
because you made a
foundational
claim.
Black Americans. They just talk out of their ass.
What
With
is the what is
I
the
don't
That's
need
claim?
to
all
do
of
that,
them.
bro. I don't need to do.
God,
I don't need to do none of that, bro.
be love,
I know what's up, bro. You feel me? It's just very unfortunate that they don't know what's up.
be love.
You got to do your
That's
homework.
unfortunate.
You got
Bro,
to do
but
your
you
homework.
kind of repeating yourself. I just want to. You don't have to keep repeating yourself.
But Julian, do
You
you
know,
have proof about the FBA shit?
what's the question of proof?
Well, let's just start
What
here.
needs to be proven?
If somebody said to you,
even
prove
out,
to me
B-Love.
that
Hold on, bro.
black people existed before dinosaurs, what do you have?
bro, they don't have no
Nothing.
standing to even ask us.
Nothing.
Hold on, Julian.
How-
Julian, what question did you want to ask me, Julian?
Okay. So that's a rhetorical question. I just told you
Not the
I can't gauge
rhetorical
the
question.
dinosaurs, but I can say that in what B Love is talking about is the oldest remains found in Africa of human beings were 3.2 million years old. That must be where he's getting his 3.2 million years old. I'm saying that we were here older than that. That's just the oldest.
That's
found.
even crazy. You have to substantiate that. You have to, Julian. You were going
Why-
to
why
ask
is
me a
that
question.
funny?
Hold on, wait.
But
we
no,
have two people because
B Love. So that's what B Love was saying about comedy. Why is that
fine,
funny?
though. But listen, the reason he's laughing. Hold on. The reason he's
That's
laughing
I
is
don't
because
see the
you
humor in
guys.
that.
Hold on,
That's
wait.
exactly
You
my
guys
point.
refuse to substantiate your claims. You just say shit. Like
You
Yeah.
don't have no standing to substantiate.
Yeah.
your
You
shit,
want
bruh.
you want
What
me
do
to want me to Google it and show you, and then will you shut the fuck
yes,
up?
I would
But see, that's
appreciate
the
if
thing
you at
about
least
it, though,
showed me.
Julian. That's the
Okay,
thing
and then
about
will
it, though.
you
You feel me?
then will you kindly
Google
drop and
and
shut the fuck up?
And Bing.
Do you want me to
and
drop?
all
If you're
that
gonna put
AI
me,
shit
wait,
is
if
not
you're gonna
the
put,
end all be all of all true
listen, bro, I don't
information.
come up
Go
here.
to the library and read a fucking
Julian,
book.
talk up, B Love. B Love's very emotional today.
I'm not emotional about nothing,
Yo,
bro. bro. I'm
very
letting you know what's
emotional.
real, bro. I'm letting you know
I'm
what's
not
I'm so
even
real.
sorry.
laughing.
You,
And
you're
y'all the
saying we
fakest
need to know
$3
what's
bill
real
ass
as you
motherfuckers
two
I
are
ever
talking
met.
out of your ass.
Bro,
Dude,
you're a
this is
fake
crazy.
$3 bill ass human being.
Oh,
And that's
fuck
We
yeah.
can't.
and that's and
We
that's
cannot have
metaphorically
arguments.
and
We
literally.
cannot have
Oh
arguments.
my gosh.
Hold on. It's hard to have an argument with someone who's saying dinosaurs might not exist. Aliens
I
came out
didn't
of
say that.
spacecrafts and were
Oh,
7 foot
fuck
tall
yeah,
black.
God.
No, aliens came out of spacecrafts and were 7 foot tall blacks who never saved us from slavery.
Who
And
said there were
also,
seven?
you need to
Wait,
show
who
me
said there were
evidence of the
7 foot
things
tall
you're saying,
blacks?
bro.
Hold on, bro.
That's what you're
Oh, wait,
fighting
hold
about.
on. I can
Everything
see who
else
the
was
fuck,
legit.
bro. You've heard that before, haven't you? Because I didn't
No, I
say
just
nothing
heard it
about
from. I
7
just heard
foot
it
tall
from you.
blacks. I didn't say nothing about 7 foot tall blacks.
You just said like the clouds were like
No,
alien
no. I didn't say.
spaceships.
You heard that somewhere else, didn't you? You heard the person from NASA say that, didn't you?
No,
NASA
bro.
said that?
You're a bitch, bro. You're a bitch. Because
This
I
is
didn't say
this
that.
is a perfect example of why
You're a
Black
bitch, bro.
Americans are the biggest
You're
failure
too
because you guys
cowardly to
can't
say
get
it.
along with each
Your
other.
judgment doesn't even matter, bro. That's the thing. What I'm saying.
Yeah,
Your
this dude,
judgment
I
and your
didn't say
opinion
that.
doesn't
Well,
even
hold on,
matter.
hold on.
They
He's
have
heard
no
it
All right,
before.
hold
They
on,
have
hold
no
on, relax,
standing.
relax.
You feel me?
So,
They have no
Julian, the
standing.
recap
You don't have the
is.
right to even
Wait,
question us
hold
about
on, B
nothing.
Love. B
Hold on,
Love, hold
You
on.
feel me? That's what I'm saying.
I feel
Just
you,
mute
bro.
him. We
Because I
can't
All right,
know
even
just
who
hear
you
you.
relax.
are.
Mute
I
him.
know
B
who
Love,
y'all
get your
are.
emotions in
I
check.
know who y'all. This is
Uh,
not emotional. This is not
Can you
emotional.
mute? Can
I
you mute
actually
him
know
real
right,
who
you're
quick?
just
y'all are.
talking out of
I
your ass.
know
I don't
y'all
mute people,
immigrants.
God.
I
I don't
know
mute
y'all
people.
visitors. I know y'all imposters. I know y'all.
Oh, fuck
I
yeah.
know y'all invaders.
The
You feel me? That's
melanated,
who I know that
carbonated.
y'all are. You feel me? Y'all the offspring
What?
of all the imposters, the criminals, the rapists,
B-Love,
the
why can't we
robbers,
The
hold
Oh,
on?
highly
fuck
the
yeah.
grapists.
evolved.
The grapists. Excuse me.
All
You
right,
feel what I'm
so
saying?
wait, hold on.
The
I just
mass
want wait,
murderers or
B
the mass
Love, come on.
unalivers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the offspring of that, bro.
All
Bro,
right, B
Y'all,
Love,
hold
take a
on,
y'all
5 minute
H.
immigrants.
timeout. Take a 5 minute timeout. Get your emotions in
Nah,
check and
bruh.
come
You feel
back.
me? Use the immigrant, bro.
But Julian, so let's
Use the
recap,
immigrant, bro.
Julian.
Bro.
Yakubians.
I just want to, yeah, yes, Yakubians. Julian, the question
Yeah.
I have very simple. You were saying UFOs with black pilots, 100% factually correct. Dinosaurs now are in question, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean,
It's
the
like,
age.
you would think that I find these people on fucking
You
Craigslist
tell me.
and
Wait,
pay
wait.
them and come up
You
here
tell
and
me
fucking
how old
entertain you
dinosaurs
guys. I
are.
swear to God.
No
Come on,
facts,
smart
bro.
guys.
No
Smart
facts.
guys. You guys tell me how old dinosaurs are.
Dinosaurs.
You don't even believe in dinosaurs. What's
Watch
the
the
point in
motherfuckers
telling
go to
you?
ChatGPT.
Carbon dating.
How old are
Carbon
Dinosaurs
dinosaurs?
went extinct 66
Stupid
million years
motherfuckers.
ago, and I think
So,
they had like a 100 million year reign or something,
so
or
Well, the
no.
thing is,
So,
closer.
hold
so
on.
hold on. I'm gonna
You
break it
don't.
down for you. I'm gonna break it
100
down.
million years. You
I'm
know
gonna
how
You
break
don't
it
have to
fucking
down.
long that
believe in
is, bro?
dinosaurs, brother.
Hold on. I'm
But
gonna
Bro,
break
you
it
know
down
how
for
long
you.
100 fucking million
hold
years is,
on,
bro?
wait,
Hold
Dev, give me 1
on.
second
I'm
with
gonna
this guy.
break it down
You don't
for
have to.
you.
Hold on, Dev. Before you break it down for him, you don't have to believe. I personally have my own convictions against whether or not I believe in 66-year-old million bones surviving during this age and period. That we could just dig them up. Of course, we have to be careful, but even I have my own
None of
conviction on
us
whether or not it's
fucking
true.
know
Hold
that,
on, wait,
bro.
time out, time out. But the fact of the matter is, when you believe alien spacecraft are flown
Who
by
said
fucking black
alien, you
American
dumb
people.
fuck?
Like no.
Hey, you
Listen,
stupid
don't
fuck. Who
talk to me
said
about
alien?
fucking dinosaurs,
That's
bro.
some
When
shit
you
you keep
believe in
saying, you
absurd
dumb
shit.
fuck.
You already believe in absurd shit.
You believe some crackers went to Europe and their hair turned fucking blonde overnight. You dumb
I
fuck.
don't. That's my argument was I don't believe that.
Well, no. Well, what do you believe?
I just hold on, wait.
You're
I
a
told
coward
your
to say
dad.
what you believe
I
in.
told your baby
And
daddy
if they're
that I
not
do not
aliens, then
believe
you
in
tell me
climate.
what they are
I
then.
do not believe in the evolution of white people being
No.
changed.
Let's get back to the aliens. If
Jesus Christ.
these
Oh,
UFOs are
fuck
not
yeah.
if these UFOs are not what we say they are, then you tell us what they are.
I don't believe even
Okay,
if
then shut the
UFOs
fuck
existed,
up.
Julian,
they were
nobody in
fucking
Shut your
NASA
black.
bitch
has
ass
said
up.
there's black pilots,
Literally.
correct? Has anybody in NASA uttered the words that there's black people piloting these
Yes.
UFOs?
Not just black
Yes.
people, black
Dr.
angels.
Norman Bergrum.
Okay,
In an
besides,
interview.
I know you showed us that interview.
No, what do you mean besides?
That
He's an
old
expert. This
Okay,
what
is
he
there
does.
anybody else besides him?
You can't
The
talk to
man
this
has
guy,
a
bro.
security clearance. He's an expert.
But why is nobody else
that's a
saying it?
fallacy. That's a fallacy. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So
I have a
what's a
security
fallacy?
clearance. That doesn't make
What's
me
a
valid.
fallacy?
We have black
Dinosaurs
angels.
roamed
What's a
Earth
fallacy?
anywhere
Wait.
from
Black
What's a
angels.
fallacy?
Black angels and UFOs who never helped us for shit and still don't help us.
Oh, there
but
you go.
believe
With
in
your
it.
you. I
he's the
told you.
prophecy of
I told you what
answers
they were.
of
You don't believe in God.
dinosaurs.
See,
They
you don't
they
believe in God, so I can't have.
Hold
this
on,
I don't
conversation.
Sages.
believe
We're
God is
talking
a black
about
alien.
All right, we're talking
aliens
about black
now.
UFO pilots.
No,
Black
no,
angels are not
no,
real.
no, no, no,
Exactly,
no.
Margot.
I said they're connected to God. You guys are on some other shit.
It's
So
Have you
God just
have you
wait.
heard of
God just
Ezekiel's
chose
wheel?
black angels to drive
Wait,
the UFO.
have any of you? None of you are Christians, right?
Has any black
no.
angel saved your black ass
Have you
from
heard
anything
of
wrong?
Have you heard of Ezekiel's wheel in the Bible? Christians, come on,
So what? What does
come
it
on,
have?
Go
What does
Christians.
that
on.
have to do with
Oh,
blacks?
you
Go
don't believe in
ahead.
God? Okay, so never mind then, bro.
I've heard
Hey,
of the wheel, but what does that have to do with your black eyes?
Can I
I'm
just
saying that those are the angels of God.
And they're black.
Now, if you don't believe in God,
So what angel swooped down from heaven and saved us from being
well,
fentanyl
I just
addicts? I'm
explained to
asking.
you. I just explained to you when God appears in the form of a human being, when he manifests himself as a human being, as we call him the Messiah.
More babble.
Not only he says I'm the first and the last.
More babble.
No, it's not
This
babble.
has
You
nothing to do
just
with
don't believe
anything.
in God, bro.
No, I believe in a higher power. I believe in a creator. I believe this wasn't by
Okay, so do
accident.
you have a religion?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, so you do acknowledge that most of America, the overwhelming majority of America, believes in God and are Christian. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay, that's number one. Let's go to step two. Christians believe in a man returning called Jesus, the Messiah. It's okay if you don't believe it, but
Okay. So
Christians
do
and
Muslims
Muslims
and
believe in
Hindus.
that.
Does that make them right too? You don't believe
No,
in their
no,
religion.
it's called faith. But
Do you
in that
believe in
Bible,
do you
dumbass,
believe in
dumb
do you
fuck,
believe in
atheist,
Hindu
Mr.
do
Atheist.
you
Hold
believe
on,
in Hindu
slow
mythology?
down, bro.
Hold
Slow
on, the
down. You're
Greeks
trying to
had a
deflect.
returning savior too.
No,
The
no,
Greeks have
bitch ass nigga
do you
alert.
believe in Greek
Bitch ass
mythology?
nigga deflection alert. Okay,
See?
shut
You
the
see?
fuck up, bitch ass nigga. I'm going to finish. Christians believe in Ezekiel's wheel. It's in the Bible. Christians believe in the return of Jesus from the heavens, from the skies. Not just Christians. A lot of religions, including ancient religions, look to the skies. So you sound like
So does
a
the
dumb fuck.
Egyptian religion.
Wait
So
a
do
minute.
Persian
Wait a
religions.
minute. And the United States military and the government has admitted to the
Oh.
world in public that there's
Oh,
things
really?
flying over our military installations with impunity. So now you tell me what the fuck they are then.
Right.
Can I just add this in?
The United States government has said blacks are flying around in spaceships.
UFOs. They're not going to tell you
Yeah,
it's black people.
UFOs are flying
They'll
around in
never tell you it's
spaceships,
bro.
and
They'll
we're worried
never
about
tell you.
UFOs.
They'll never
That's
tell
what the
you who we
military
are.
in the United States has said, right?
See, they'll never tell you. See, that's why you don't know who the fuck you are.
You know
Because they'll never
UFOs.
tell you who
You know
you are,
aliens
bro.
have flown to Earth, but they found no intelligence, so they left.
Hey God, you know that the
Who
U.S.
said they
did
came
come
from
out.
somewhere else? How do you know they
God,
haven't always been here?
God, you know
Because I
that
was
the U.S.
abducted and
did
anal
come.
probe.
You know
Hold
the
on, sorry.
U.S.
What are you
did
trying
come.
to say to me?
You know the U.S. did come out and say that we are like being like, we are investigating UFOs flying out of the ocean, like flying over bases and stuff
Of
like that.
course.
Black people were
And I'm
flying the
telling you
ships.
what they
Is that what they
are.
said?
I don't think it's no black
And
people
I'm sticking
flying
my chest
spaceships.
out like I did the Ayatollah, and I'm telling you what they are.
You're gonna die in ignorance.
Can I
Okay.
I
just
don't think
say
it's
this?
black people
No,
flying
you're gonna
spaceships.
die.
Can I just
No.
say this, y'all?
You're
You're gonna
gonna
live
I
die.
forever.
want us people to also understand one thing. When all the UFO craziness was happening in the 40s and 50s at Area 51, what people also did not understand at that time, Area 51 was a testing facility for new equipment and new types of flying aircraft that Americans had been testing. So if Americans had never seen it before, obviously it's going to be something that they're scared about and create all these conspiracy theories. For example, the F-22 was first debuted prototype flying in Area 51. It's a testing facility. I want people to know this.
Bro,
It's a testing area for
you're something
new
else, bro.
things. It's literally out there for you to find.
Okay. Work with me here, bro. Work with me. Do you understand the United States government has admitted to the world and by law that UFOs exist and they don't know what they are? So all that shit you're saying right there, you're only repeating some shit that they told you, bro.
Brother,
But people have been seeing these UFOs for decades, bro.
brother,
And I'm not talking, and listen, not civilians, bro.
brother.
But fuck all that. There was just the Senate Oversight Committee about a month ago in front of Congress released footage of these things, bro.
Brother, I am not saying that we have never seen anything that is an unidentified flying object. I have never seen that. I've never said that a single time. I'm saying
You said that have you? Okay, I need you to say that the government right now, as we speak, the United States government has released to the world and publicly and by legislation that they are real. How about that part?
Okay, what about the black angel?
Process
part?
that. I need you to process that.
Process the black angel thing. Help me process that part.
Hold on, Dave.
About unidentified
I
flying
agree that y'all don't know what it is. I'm asking y'all, what is it then?
An unidentified flying object?
Yeah, what is it?
It's an unidentified flying object. It hasn't been
Oh, I'm
identified.
telling you what it is. You talked about the 50s and the 60s. The Nation of Islam was telling you back then what it is. We've been talking like this.
So I'm gonna tell you right
I'm
now.
just gloating right now because they're showing up.
So I'm gonna say it
They
right
coming
now.
for that ass.
I'm gonna say
I'm
it
just
right
gloating
now.
right now because they showing up now.
You don't
Hey,
even
Dave,
believe the shit that
Dave,
you say, Julian.
right over off the coast of Yemen, Dave. Right off the coast of Yemen.
What I am not going to subscribe to is conspiracy theories. I'm not going to subscribe to that. It's not going to happen. I will tell
Is
you
it
right
a
now.
theory when the United States government has I'll say again.
Once again, just because they
Released
say that
through
doesn't mean that
legislation,
there's
bro.
black
Okay.
pilots
So I'm gonna say this.
driving.
I'm gonna say this, Julian. So you're telling me, oh, you believe them because they said it, but then you're also going to turn around and say, I believe them because they said it. This isn't making sense to me.
No, what I'm saying to you is it's not they. It's everyone. It's pilots, it's military officials, it's the United States government under oath, constitution, legislation. Let me help you out. Go back to when Donald Trump was in his last year in his first term. What happened? C-19 happened in his last year. That really messed up his first term, right? So he goes to Congress and asks Congress for $4 trillion, and they gave it to him for the COVID relief bill. These are facts. But they included in that bill a UFO clause and gave him, the commander-in-chief and the Pentagon, 6 months, 180 days to reveal all it knows about UFOs. They signed that legislation. Donald Trump was the first president to sign any legislation regarding UFOs. And 6 months later, guess what they came out and said? Yes, there's UFOs flying over our military installations.
But you're
with
you're
impunity.
stating things that everybody up here disagrees with and is not fighting you on.
They can do whatever the fuck they want to say, but
Okay.
it's law.
I
I'm
mean,
asking y'all.
Once
I'm
again,
asking
nobody's
y'all.
fighting you on it.
tell me what they are.
they're unidentified flying objects. We
Okay,
haven't
so that
identified
means you
them.
don't know.
No, what I just said, they
Okay.
haven't been identified. That doesn't
Okay,
mean they're
I'm
flying
telling you
objects.
we've identified them,
Hold on.
and I'm telling you what they
I'm
are.
gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give
They
you a
wouldn't
quick
be
example.
UFOs.
I'm
You
gonna
get
give
that,
you a quick
Julian?
example. When we used to spy on Russia with the SR-71 Blackbird, everyone in Russia would have called that a UFO if they so happened to see it, because they don't know what it
Dude,
is.
it's not Russian and it's not Chinese. That's already been established, dummy.
I'm not saying all of them are, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm not
I'm
saying
not
that.
concerned about the mistaken. I'm concerned about the ones the U.S. government is saying we just shot a Hellfire missile at. I'm not concerned about that shit you're talking about, bro. You on some fucking 6th grade shit.
Hold on, I'm on
Move
sixth
on up.
grade shit.
Listen,
Hold on,
you're
hold on, bro.
playing with addition and subtraction.
Hold
I'm
on, bro.
talking calculus and trigonometry, bro.
Hold on, bro. I'm in the military. I can tell you right now.
What
All
branch
these
are you in?
releases, all these releases are on a need to know basis.
What
Until
branch
they
you
get
in?
more information, then they spread it.
What
If they
branch?
don't
Dude, we
know, they
have to get
can't
off
tell
this
you.
topic.
They're not going to tell you.
Bro, what branch are you in?
This is
Brother,
what
I'm
Nick
in the Air
Fuentes meant
Force.
by
You're in the Air
blacks
Force.
not being
Okay.
a conspiracy
Okay, wait
theory.
a minute. You're in the Air Force. So you're unaware of the pilots
Dude,
that have testified before Congress
Bro,
about their engagement with these
bro, I
things?
can go down the street and speak to a pilot right now if I feel like it.
Oh, okay. So are you unaware? You didn't answer my fucking question, bro.
I'm not cussing
Are
at
you
you. Don't
calling
cuss at
them?
me.
Are you saying
Relax.
that they lied under oath to Congress?
nigga,
Or have you been
think?
paying
Hold
attention?
on.
Hold
You
on.
think
Hold
those
on.
are you think
Hold
those are
on.
angels, but whites can fight
No,
against
no,
them
no. You're
Oh,
in
deflecting.
jets?
Get
hold
your head
on.
out your ass.
Hold
Get
on.
your head out your ass.
Let's
Are
get
you
one.
unaware of the pilots, Navy pilots,
Can
two
we
that I
move
can think
on?
of, that testified before Congress about their engagement with these things? Are you
Hold
unaware
on.
of that?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question really quick.
Oh, yeah, you're answering a
No,
question with a question.
no, I'm not. I'm going to answer your question. I want to also ask you this question before I give my answer. Do you believe that people lie under oath?
Of course.
So humans are going to human at the end of the day.
So
Now,
everybody's lying under
hold
oath.
on. I'm about to answer your question now. So you're saying that these people lied under oath. That's what you're asking me, right?
No, they didn't lie under
No,
oath.
I'm asking you. You're asking
I believe
me.
them,
Do I
yes.
believe that these people lied under oath?
No, I'm asking you.
That's what I'm asking.
Are
That's
you
what I'm saying.
aware?
Is that the
Are
question
you?
you're asking me?
No, shut up and listen to the question.
Well,
You'll
don't
know it.
disrespect me.
You were
Just hold on.
talking while
Ask
I
it
was
again.
asking the
Just
question,
ask it
bro.
again. Just ask
Can
it
we
again.
please get off this topic? This is fucking
You're just trying to
ridiculous.
fucking deflect. You
No,
idiot.
it's
Julian, all
ridiculous,
right,
bro.
guys,
He's
hold on
trying
one
to
second.
deflect.
Hold on one second. Let's just recap, okay? Julian and B Love, you're up here saying that black people were on the planet before dinosaurs. Julian has questioned if dinosaurs, I guess, ever existed.
No,
And
no, no.
you're
I'm questioning how old they are and all of that type of shit.
okay, no problem. And then we're still on this. The UFOs are piloted by black angels, and we're still on that. So just from somebody that has never heard from you or B Love before, do you understand why they think you're fucking batshit crazy?
Oh yeah, I mean, this is a part of the Nation of Islam teaching. I've been called crazy about this forever. I get it, but guess what? I'm never wrong. You called me crazy when I posted up the Ayatollah and told you what he was going to do to Israel, didn't you? Smack the piss
Okay,
out
so
of
we're
him.
back to the Middle
Smack
East.
the
Okay,
piss out of
deflect
him.
to the Middle East. Smart.
Dave, they were laughing
All
at
right,
me,
let me
Dave.
hear from Trumpavelli. Go ahead,
Smack
sir.
the piss out of his ass. Trumpavelli, didn't the Ayatollah smack the piss out of their asses?
But hold on, you're comparing black angels, quote unquote, supposed driving UFOs to the Ayatollah, bro.
No, I'm comparing how extreme something I say might sound to you right now because I'm light years ahead of you. It sounds extreme. It sounded extreme when I said the Ayatollah, but I had to go beyond that. I had to go put his picture up. I had to double down and do a song about it to let you know I didn't get lucky. And when you see these wheels, y'all gonna think about me. Y'all gonna say, God damn, Julian was
And
right.
when are we going to
You
see
damn
the
right.
mother wheel?
Now that I don't know.
When it's
But
time,
soon.
brother.
When it's time.
Oh, fuck
But
yeah.
what
when
I
it's
do
time.
know, on a serious note, on a very serious note, those MQ-9 Reaper drones, those $32 million drones, and they said the Houthis shot down like 8 of them. That didn't seem right to me. Like some fucking Houthis in the fucking can shoot down 8 of America's
Houthis in
best
the
fucking
bullshit.
drones. And then they came out and released that footage of them shooting at that UFO. Yeah, that UFO took down some of them damn Reaper drones because it was off the coast of Yemen. I can put 2 and 2 together.
When it's time,
They've
brother.
When are we?
already
And
started.
when are
it's
we going
time,
to get black people to stop murdering 50%?
They'll never come down to help us out because
I
they're
think you
not
should
black
concern
enough.
yourself like Mr. Charlie Kirk should have concerned himself with you guys. Mind your own business. We'll take care of ours.
Why do you think that?
Mind your
Look at
own
this shit.
business.
Okay, that was actually funny.
Well, hey, I'm 10 times more likely to be unalived by a BLK person than a BLK
No, the
person to
fuck
be
you are.
unalived by a
No,
black
no,
Oh,
person
no.
You're
than
not.
a white
Oh,
person.
Lord.
So
Here we go.
maybe I am a little bit concerned about.
One of us aren't caring about the average white dude, bro. You're more likely to be unalived by some person your wife's cheating with. Like, not
You're
us.
actually more likely to be unalived by your own people because
Yes,
that's
that's
who you're in
not what
close
the
proximity
statistic
to.
I brought up. Did you guys not understand the fucking stat
Hold
I
on.
brought up?
Well, if you
Hold
want to
on,
think
hold
about
on one second.
statistics, Charlie thought about those too, but what happened to him?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
But yeah,
never get
the
that.
statistic, and I'll say it again because you guys maybe weren't listening quite well enough. I am 10 times more likely to be unalived by a black person than a black person is to be unalived by a white T person.
All I'm saying is that statistic keeps changing in every live that I hear. It went from 5 times to 7 times to
Well,
10
it's getting
times
worse.
back to 6. No, how is
Because
it
you
going to
guys,
get?
you guys
Hold
are,
on, no,
you
no,
guys are
hold on.
digressing.
No, you're
Hold
definitely
on,
more
hold on,
likely
where
hold
we're.
on,
you're
hold
more
on.
likely
How
to
is
be
it going
harmed
to
by
get
one of us
worse?
than we are to be harmed by you.
Hold on,
But
hold on.
you're still more likely to be harmed by your own people more
Well,
than anyone else.
How
I
is
think
it?
white T
How is
people
it?
are evolving and black people are devolving.
Well, you
Oh,
would be
bro, come
incorrect
on. Let's
because
not get
Because you
into
guys
this.
were like
Ask your
first
birth
on the
rate.
planet,
hold
and
on.
then like
Ask
you
your
guys
birth rates
seem
about
You would
that.
to not
actually
be catching up.
you would actually
Your
be
birth rates are
incorrect.
devolving.
I
If
thought
we're
you guys learned I thought you guys learned after the Charlie Kirk incident. Like, come
if
on, man.
if we're doing this based on statistics, the statistics of violent crime have actually decreased since the 1990s. So what are you talking about?
You're right.
Cool.
Guys,
I'm
I'm
still
driving through the
listen.
ghetto,
I'm
but
still
don't
loving the fact
worry,
of how the
it's
Ayatollah
Mexican.
smacked the piss out of them, like I said he would.
Julian, shut up. You're delusional.
Smacked the piss
All
out of
right,
them.
let me, Jackie,
I would
how
throw.
are you?
I would throw
Hold
a
on
book
one
at
second.
you, Julian. You get so
Jesus, hold on one
confused.
second. Hold on one second. Jackie, how's it going?
You know, it's going amazing. Except for I'm driving through the ghetto, but I don't live around a lot of black people. It's definitely the Mexicans that you gotta watch out for here. So
Damn.
you guys are good, all right?
Everybody,
Well,
she's from
Not
Syria.
Jackie getting reported already. You
She's
guys
from
are fucked
Syria,
up.
the shithole destabilized
No,
country.
she's no longer here. Shut up.
She's from Syria.
How are you guys reporting Jackie that quick? That's
This
fucked up.
this bitch is a refugee from Syria. She can't talk about nobody.
Hold on,
She
wait.
ran
She
from her.
actually
She ran
comes
from
from
her
Syria?
homeland. She ran from her homeland.
Are you being
Syrian
serious or are you
refugee.
trying to troll?
No, she really is from Syria.
Oh, okay, cool, great.
Julian, you
Well,
think
keep in mind,
you would
Julian's
win in
from
a
the
fight?
Congo, so
That's
Say
fine.
what?
Like, see, this is what I mean by these kind of people. Like,
Julian,
listen, I don't want
would you win in
people.
a fight against
Hold
me?
on, hold on.
wait, hold on, God, hold on. Go ahead, say Zeus.
I'm gonna ask if Julian thinks he could win in a fight against me.
Are you near Vegas?
Is your name? Is
Yes.
your name?
Wait,
Conor
you're in
McGregor?
Vegas?
Yes.
How tall are
all
you,
right,
bro?
here we go. Dig, dig,
How
dig.
tall are you, Jesus?
No, I don't
5'11".
think. I
Wait,
don't,
hold
I
on.
don't,
We
I
don't
don't
need
think
a
I
tail
could,
of the
I
tape.
don't think I could win in a fight against you.
5'11". I could beat him.
Yeah, I don't think I could win.
You
in a
think
fight
you could,
against
God?
100%.
Yeah.
What
I
if
don't-
we were in a pool, a swimming pool?
Yeah, I can swim very well too. I was on the swimming team in high school. So
Most black people can actually swim.
yeah,
All right.
I've
God
never
damn it.
understood the swimming thing because I could swim pretty well. But yeah,
We circumnavigated the earth swimming. Okay.
I don't know about us swimming
Yeah, I
to
don't know
circumnavigate the fucking earth, bro. But
Okay, that was
yeah.
a
We
stretch,
swam to
What
America.
what if I shouted a math problem at you and then slapped you in the face while you're trying to figure it out?
No. You could. The math
What?
I've never been good at. I've been
What would be
terrible.
the
at
point?
7
math.
times 8.
If you slap me, I would break your bones for sure.
Not
No,
his
I would
bones.
just shout math problems and then like just you be so confused and then choke you out.
Yeah, I'm not good at math, but like
Yeah, all
bodybuilders,
right.
like
I
you
found your
short.
weakness.
But the thing about short people like you who have a lot of muscles, I can already tell.
5'11's average, by the way. It's not
Average
short.
for who? For white Americans? It's not average for black Americans. I'm 6'2".
For Americans, it's
I'm
above
6'2",
average.
bro. I would choke you the fuck out easily.
Nah. You know BJJ?
Oh, you're one of those ground like game type dudes?
Yeah.
You think you could get me on the fucking ground? You think you can get me on the ground before I get your 5'11" ass on the fucking ground? Really?
Yeah, I would just
Well,
start in my
I
guard.
would like to see how you do that.
Are we missing the fact
Yeah.
that we can all use chairs?
I'd probably break your arm.
I want to
choke you
I
out.
want to give a shout
You
to
have to
Margot.
get me in an arm lock to do that.
Hey,
That's not
Margot.
gonna
Yeah.
happen.
How that
I'd
Ayatollah
probably
smack
put you in
the
a
shit out of
crucifix and
Israel?
start pummeling your head.
Smack.
You see, these BJJ guys, they're the biggest frauds of all of the fight community.
No, they're
They're
not.
less of a threat than boxers. Like, you niggas are the weakest of all fighting.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are. Because
No.
your entire fight game is based on being on the ground. If you don't get me on the ground, I win.
Low
No,
key.
absolutely
okay,
not.
Okay, I see the point
I
he's
can take
making.
you
right
standing up.
now.
I don't have to be on the ground to implement a rear naked choke, by the way.
Sure.
I mean, that's
Get a
true,
full
but you
Nelson
also
me,
have
like,
to get
what
close.
are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick a Brazilian jiu-jitsu
So how are
fighter
you going to
versus a
hit me
boxer.
without getting close? That's like
I-
the whole
Just
implication.
knock you the fuck out, bro. Swing as hard as I
all
can.
but
I'll
this-
win.
Yeah, you think
But
you're
that
going to
wouldn't make
land?
any sense.
It's all social media. It's all
Yeah, they never
social
pull up,
media.
Trumpet Fella. They never pull up, bro. They really.
They never
You know,
They
it's
thumb
always
thugs.
the overly it's the overtly muscular small dudes who always think they can
I
beat a
know.
black dude in a fight. They think they could beat the lanky, skinny black dude in a fight because they've been to the
No,
gym
I'm
and they study
a
BJJ.
pudgy guy that knows
It's
what the fuck
all
I'm doing.
social
Dude, you should know already. You've had your ass beaten by skinny black dudes. before.
Let's
You know
just everyone just pull out a chair.
that.
Boom.
You know this already.
Jump off the top rope. Boom.
Look at it.
How tall are you? Because let me tell you this leg kick. Left
It's all
kick,
leg kick,
left
you
kick,
think you
hospital,
gotta
right
knock
kick,
me out for
7
Yo,
leg
years,
kick,
Uncle,
dude.
listen, he looks like a cave beast.
Look at his
Cut
ass.
your camera off, bro.
Look at this shit.
Fucking lose my appetite looking at you.
This
bro.
is crazy. But you know, this is how most white men think.
I know
bro.
they think like that. That's why they get the
I've
brakes
noticed
beat
a lot
off
of white
them.
men are extremely like they're
Dude, I'd cripple your
antisocial,
skinny
like
ass white legs with one leg kick.
neurodivergent. No, you're
Pulling
neurodivergent,
out a chair.
antisocial men who have sexual frustration. You think you could beat me in a fight?
I'm pulling out a chair, bro, off the top
I
rope.
had a skinny Hispanic dude say the same thing. Some dude named Gabriel. He said the same shit. He was literally like 4 feet smaller than me, talking shit. I'm like, I literally looked at him like he was like my little brother. I was like, I can't believe this dude thinks he could beat me in a fight. And you small people, you short
It's called
ass
the
niggas.
Napoleon complex.
It's a Napoleon. It's like
How
a
much you
chihuahua.
weigh, God?
Like, you niggas are soft.
Yeah.
How much you weigh?
Me?
Yeah.
Under 200, sub 200.
So what is that?
Anywhere between 185 to 195.
All right. So I walk around.
My friend Jackie said it was a circle jerk in here, and that is prohibited. Why'd you call it a circle jerk? Can you guys quit? Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes, Jackie.
What does that mean?
That means bring in another account.
Oh, okay. All right. Bye.
I thought we was getting back to the topic. I don't know. All right, B-Love, do you see why people... You might not like it, but do you see why people laugh at you? B-Love?
I really don't care because all that matters is the truth, and the truth is on my side. So I'm not really worried about, jokes. Like I said before, to all my FBAs out there, you have to pay attention to.
There's
the
no
close
FBAs
relation.
though.
You got to
That's
pay attention to the close relation between white supremacy, racism, and comedy, because when they don't have any facts to or receipts to refute what we're saying,
you have
with
presented
proof,
zero receipts. What are you talking about?
They reduce themselves to trying to make a bad joke, to try to make a mockery out of whatever you're saying when they don't have any facts, to produce.
You have no facts.
No, I do, but I'm not going to do your homework for you.
So you're not going to tell me any of the facts you
Your
have.
education is for you, and it's your responsibility to.
How long are we
educate
going to listen to
yourself.
this nonsense?
You feel me? It don't matter. You feel me? I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. You feel me? About what you want to do. Or
But
what
if you
wanna
have the
listen to.
facts,
I don't.
hold on,
You feel
isn't
me?
it your
You know what I'm saying?
duty
Like it
as
don't matter.
someone who
But
has
I'm
the
saying
facts
it's
to tell
solely
us
up
what the
to
facts are?
you and
Tell us the
everyone
facts.
else
Show
on
us the
this
facts.
live for their own education.
B-Love, show us the facts.
About whatever they want to learn.
Oh my God, bro.
That's not my responsibility.
Be
You're
love.
making us look
Be love.
fucking dumb as
Be
shit.
love. I'm saying
I'm not. I'm
you
not.
can't walk in a
I'm not.
room, make a statement, and then say,
Yes,
"Oh,
I
y'all gonna look
can.
it up,"
Yeah,
and
I
then walk
can.
away. That
I
doesn't make any
can do
sense.
that, and I did that.
But that
And I
doesn't
did
make any
that.
sense.
That's
No
not my
one's.
responsibility, bro.
No, you're not
That's not
understanding.
my
If
responsibility,
you
and
make
I'm not
a
gonna allow
claim,
nobody to make me think that it's my responsibility to
bro,
educate
If you make the claim,
bro,
you have to substantiate the
No,
claim.
I don't gotta do
no,
shit.
be
I'm a
love,
free thinking black man.
be love,
I don't gotta do a
be
motherfucking
love,
thing,
be
bro.
love. I'm gonna give you a
Period.
prime example. If I
Everybody that know, they know.
be love, this is
You
what
feel
I
me?
want you
People
to
that know, they
This
understand.
know.
nigga,
Real
bro.
ones know. You feel
Be
me?
love.
Real ones know what's up.
I'm
Like
gonna make.
Julian.
I'm gonna give you a
Julian know what's up.
I'm gonna give you a great argument here right now. If I walk into a job and say I deserve to work here,
Bruh,
they're
I'm
gonna
not a
say,
hoe.
they're
I'm
gonna
not a
say,
hoe, bruh. You see me? Hoes
B-Love,
have
shut up for a
jobs.
second.
bro,
I'm not a hoe. I
what do
work
you?
for myself, bro.
Okay, I'm making
I
an
work for
analogy.
myself. I'm not no hoe.
I'm
I'm
making
a
an
Let
P.
him
analogy.
I'm a real
be
P.
love. Let him
I'm a
make
real
his
P
point
out
and
here.
then
You feel me?
respond.
I write my own check.
I'm making an analogy.
You
I'm
feel
not
what I'm
saying you
saying? But I just want you to
specifically.
know, I write my own check.
This
And
dude was raised
that's
by a
no hoe.
single black
fantastic,
mom.
brother.
You
That's
could tell
great.
he
Good
was
for
raised
you.
by a single black mom,
I'm
bro.
happy for you.
Everybody that got a job is a hoe.
Control your
Okay,
emotions,
I'm
B-Love.
No, I'm
happy
not
for
emotional.
you.
I'm
I'm
not
happy
B-Love,
for
emotional.
control
You
your
are
emotions.
tonight, B Love. You're very emotional.
Silence is acquiescence. You feel me? And I'm not gonna let your
Oh my
perception
God.
B-Love,
of me to
you
have
need
me
to
I'm
leave
believe
not
that
Put
I'm
that
saying
on
emotional
a
when I know I'm
t-shirt.
not
I'm
emotional.
not saying
I'm
a
coming from the
perception.
straight.
I'm
If I
trying
hear
to make
something
an
that's not
analogy.
true, I'm gonna speak on it. Because
Judge
your
your
silence is
name
name
to
to
be
be
acquiescence, bro.
quiet,
I'm not
brother.
Brother,
gonna
I'm
be silent and agree with
gonna
you
teach you
to the bullshit what you
niggonomics,
saying,
Dave.
bro.
So
brother,
B
You're not
Love
about to
just
play the
said,
mental ass mind games with me
got
to
you.
make me think that I'm
no,
emotional
So
about
B
anything that
Love
I'm
just
no
saying,
said
one
to
bro.
is
I'm gonna
Dave.
saying,
be
no one's
100 up
saying
with
any
you,
of
bro.
this.
All right, hold on. One at a time, please.
I'm
Damn,
just trying to make an
seriously.
analogy really
All
quickly.
right, so I'm gonna speak niggonomics to you, Dave.
Bruh, it
B
don't matter
Love
what
just
kind of
said,
knowledge you speak to me, my
I
nigga. You
got
feel me?
you.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about, bro. I
B
said what I
Love said
said, and I
he's
meant what
a
I meant,
B
nigga.
Love said he's a real P. So what that
Yeah,
means,
yeah, like you
Dave,
know what
is
I mean?
that
Because business is a pimp and hoe concept. It's a pimp and hoe relationship.
Oh,
So if
fuck
you
it.
got a job, so if you got a job and you work for somebody, you a
Bro,
hoe.
you on a
I'm
flip
trying
mode?
to
You feel me?
I'm
And
trying to
if you
make an
own your own
analogy.
shit, if you write
Why
your own
is your
check,
phone
you a
continually
P.
muted?
If you own
Like,
your own business, you feel me? You run your own waste. You feel me? You a P. You
this
feel me?
nigga's
Pimp
on a
our relationship.
Motorola
It
that
just
keyboard,
simple
sounds
as
bro.
that,
so
bro. So you
stupid.
can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
It
trying to
is what it
make an
is.
analogy.
This is why
Goodbye.
black folks are
At the fucking bottom of the barrel.
exactly
Bruh, you
like
What
can
I'm
say
this
whatever you
makes
want to
us
say,
look
bruh,
so
but I love us, bruh. I don't hate myself. I don't hate
what I'm
myself. I love us, bro. So your
what I'm
opinions don't matter.
But
I
you
love you. I
embarrass the
love
black
me. I
community,
love me
B
some
Love.
me.
what
I
I'm
love me.
trying
I
to
love me some us. I
What
love
I'm
you
trying to
because
say
yeah.
in
So it don't
front,
even matter. It doesn't matter
they,
what you talk
Nigga, shut
about. You
up
can
for
say whatever
20
you want to
seconds.
say.
oh my
I'm
All
God.
right, be love, stop. Go
I'm
ahead, Dev, make your
bro.
point.
I'm up.
Good God Almighty,
It
my
don't
head
even
hurts.
matter what y'all talking about.
Nigga, you down.
They're not gonna believe you, or they're not gonna care about the point you just made. That's what I'm trying to get at.
First off, I don't want nobody to believe me because I'm in the knowing business. You feel me? You gotta know what I'm talking about. Don't
Not the
believe
knowing
nothing. Don't
business.
believe nothing. Don't believe nothing that I'm talking about because I'm in the knowing business. I'm not in the belief business. You feel me? And then second off, I can't even relate to the.
Do you know why
I
your
can't even
phone sounds
relate to
muffled? Can you
the
fix that?
to the job analogy because I'm not into that. I'm in the doing for self. I'm in the write my own checks.
You don't
You
have
feel
to
me? That's what
relate
I'm
to
in. That's what I'm
understand.
in. That's what I'm
Real
into doing. So I
quickly,
can't relate to that,
be
bro.
love.
You don't have to
You still
relate to
got an
understand
ankle
it.
bracelet on? You still got an ankle bracelet on?
How do
It's
you
over
write your
with.
own checks, beloved? How do you write your own
That's over
checks?
with. That's over with. That's
Oh,
none of your
okay,
business, bro.
congratulations.
That's none of your business. I
Hey,
don't gotta share that with you, bro.
This
No,
is
I
a
ain't doing
clown
this
nothing.
show.
nigga
I ain't
just
doing nothing to go to
contradicted
jail
himself.
for it.
This is
You
First,
crazy,
he
feel
bro.
said
me?
he loved us and we foundational black Americans. Then when you ask him how do you write his own check, this nigga
He
say
can't
he
even
don't know how
tell
to
you.
share
He
that.
can't tell you
This
why we
nigga's
I don't know
weird,
what point you're
bro.
trying to make, bro. That's none of your.
he can't tell you
That's
why
none of
we
your business,
existed
bro.
3.2 million years ago.
That's none of
He
your
can't tell
business,
you how he
bro.
writes his own checks. He can't tell
Make
you
it
why
make
his
sense what
phone
you're trying to say,
is
bro. I'm
muffled.
supposed to
He
share
can't
with you
tell you
how I make
shit.
my money on social media. Make that shit make sense, Trevor Velli.
Oh, beloved got an OnlyFans. Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, if you like it, I love it.
Beloved, why is your phone muted since you're at nowhere?
This just made my head hurt.
Can you lift your fucking phone up off your chest or wherever it's at? I don't know what kind of phone you
You
have.
guys, stop hating on him. He's come up. He's no longer wearing an ankle bracelet. Like, come on, give him some props.
Yeah,
I'm not even tripping on him about that, but like
So I just want to know, beloved, are you paying taxes?
Yes.
Hell no, he's not paying taxes. What the hell?
crickets.
Okay.
Crazy
Be
as hell.
love, be
All
love,
right. Hey, opinions are just like assholes.
be
Everybody really
love.
just
Can
gotta
I
know.
guess your occupation?
Hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
guess that you are
hey, man,
either
if it don't
age.
apply, you let it fly, man.
I'm gonna guess
If it don't
you are
apply, you
either
let it
a.
fly, man. I let
I'm
that
gonna
shit
guess
fly
you're
away, man.
either a street pharmacist
Hello?
or a scammer,
Hey, man, I let that
a
shit.
business
The
accountant.
first one.
Hey, I let that shit fly away from me. If it don't
You're a
Nigga,
apply,
we
you
can't
let it
business
even hear
fly.
you
accountant.
talking. You still never stop talking. Please
Hey,
just
but
stop
if it don't
talking.
apply, you let it fly, man.
You're a
If it don't
business
apply, you let it
accountant
fly. Let that
or
motherfucker
a
fly
street
far away from me.
pharmacist.
You feel me? Yeah, all that, all
He's a
that.
street pharmacist. That's what he is. That's his
Yeah.
occupation.
Hey, I just want to make it clear, you feel me, that everybody listening, you feel me, and everybody that's not in this room that's listening, that I ain't doing nothing to go to jail, you feel me, to make my money, man. I pay my
We are
taxes.
listening, but we
You feel
still
me?
can't hear
Everything
you.
is everything. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You know, if I report you
Wait,
to the
hold on.
IRS,
If you were a law-abiding citizen, you would have never went to jail. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh
are you
yeah.
a
Oh,
convicted
so I
felon? Are you a
gotta
previous felon?
like
Are you
that's
a
like
Two
felon?
things can be
that's
true
like
at
over
once.
my head forever.
B-Love, are you a
That's over
felon?
my head forever. That's what
B-Love,
you
are you
telling
a
me?
felon?
That's over my head
100%.
forever.
100%. It's on your record. Every time you're looked up, it's gonna be right
You
there.
got life fucked up, baby.
Are
Everybody
you a
deserves
be
felon,
redemption.
love,
B-Love?
be love.
Everybody
Do you know if I report
everybody
you to the
deserves
IRS, I get a
B-Love, if you're
everybody
a
probation?
deserves the
felon, we
ability
can't
to be
fuck
able
with
to
it,
earn an
bro.
honest
Dave,
living, to be
nuke the
able to take
damn
care of their
panel,
family.
bro.
You feel me? So you got life fucked up, baby. You
Nigga, no, hold on. If you're a
you
felon, I don't want you
you don't
speaking for
have any
blacks.
humanity in you. You
I
don't
don't
have
want
any
you speaking
humanity
for
in
us if
you.
you're a felon,
Okay,
bro.
B-Love,
Yeah,
can you give me a second? Once it's
yeah.
not about you. Real
You have
quickly,
no
earlier.
humanity.
Hold
You
on,
have no
B-Love.
humanity.
Please stop talking 1 second.
You're incapable of being
Oh,
humane.
B-Love, I'm
That's
not
who
gonna
you
talk
are. You
about
feel
you.
me?
It's not
Yeah. Huh?
about you right now. Calm
All
down.
right, Jackie got reported, and Sorry got. I didn't even know Sorry was up here. Regardless, I'm not 100% paying attention. I'm trying to do both lives at the same time. All right, and if you guys are getting reported, I don't know what the fuck you guys are saying over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the other app. I'm going to give them 90 minutes, and at 3 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to come back over here. So follow this account. I'll be back live on this account at 3 a.m. Jackie, I know. The first time you came up on the other account, you got reported within seconds. So 3 a.m. I'll be back on this account. Follow this account. I love you all. All right.